Radiant team ban. Vici Gaming's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Welcome back, everybody, to our second series of 3 for the day. It's here. We got the CDA League Dota action. It's Invictus Gaming versus Vici Gaming. I'm Baseskip, back here, joined once again by Winter. How you doing, buddy?
Great. Big heavy rain right now.
Oh, okay.
Rainy season. Stay at home.
Good time to be at home, for sure. Good time to be here watching some Dota. Some familiar faces on the bans. We got AA, Timber, this time around the Shadow Demon King band, Death Prophet as well. I guess something is going to get through. We still got Mars, Pango, DK. I would maybe see we could maybe see the Nature's Prophet being banned out against IG as well. I know that they really like the JT Prophet.
Radiant team ban.
What do you like? That is the question. What do you like to see?
Ooh, what did I want to see picked? They picked I think they picked like a 3 Tusk the other day on IG. I was not a huge fan of that.
That one is a no. Ocean did it a couple of games. That was a no. They won. I think they won 1 game with it.
Okay. I want to see some more Void Spirit. I'm a little bit surprised that it hasn't been much of a thing in China games.
I mean, the punch is very weird. Do you see the spear into punch into spear or spear into punch thing that got the target out of the arena?
Oh yeah, any vertical movement is really wonky with the arena, and the spear can be a bit of a problem. But not gonna happen here. Mars ban, Phoenix ban, Dragon Knight's still on the table.
Well,
I imagine Vici just ban it, but they can't ban like DK and Prophet, so gotta make a choice.
I will play against Nature's Prophet.
You'd rather play? DK has an insane win rate this patch. I was having a look at the stats the other day. Maybe I should check them today as well. It's like 73% or something in pro games on this patch.
I mean, he's a dragon.
Is that why he's overpowered?
He can't.
Jakiro's 2 dragons. How do you play that winner?
He doesn't have a suit of armor.
Of course, that's the problem.
Vici Gaming.
That's all. Oh no!
They've done it. They've got the Dragon Knight.
So you pick the counter right now.
The counter.
The monkey.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
He's not even that great of a counter.
I will admit I am not much of a player, but I have played that matchup, and it's not fun for the DK, but you don't get bodied.
5 seconds remaining.
Of course, Dragon Knight not necessarily going to be played mid lane. We've been seeing him all over the place. Vici will be going for the Dazzle, so another just early objective taker, and already it seems like we're not going to have this mismatch like we had in the first game of our first series, where you have one team that had no objective taking and you have one team that has plenty of objective taking, and like one team that ends up losing all of their towers before anything happens or before they get to make any plays on the map.
Doesn't that lead you to think and question, are they even trying to win the game?
Well, if they don't pick any built-in hitters.
So sometimes you feel like all these online leagues, the teams are trying to experiment with a lot of things, you know.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
But whenever you see like usually the games in the first game, the first game of the BO3, or the second game after the team had won 1 game, usually you see some stuff that is not ordinary.
I do think some teams treat it like a little bit of a scrim.
It's
And I think
process, of getting better. Like, is winning that important? Is it more important than improving? No.
well, is winning this that important?
Yeah, that's true.
I guess is the
I have to be clear with that.
Yeah.
5
Yeah,
seconds.
it's, of course, there's a time and a place to experiment, and these online leagues are kind of that time and place. There's lots going on. You've got lots of games, and it's not a progression. It's not a bracket, right? You're just doing a round robin. So, sure, every match is important, but every match is equally important. This match is as important as the one that they're going to play at the end of this week.
No,
So.
certain matches are more important than you. When you do not want to lose to that one person. That one person.
You have a vendetta against someone.
they got on your nerves in a pub.
Okay.
Gives you the extra more.
Do you have any former teammates where you see them in a pub and you're like, I can't lose to this guy. I refuse.
Everyone.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't like losing. Period.
I don't think I've always thought it very surprising that for a game where you lose about 50% of the time, right? Most Dota players are really bad at losing. Like,
Who likes losing? Come on. Who likes losing?
You don't have to like losing, right?
You won't have
But
fun when you lose. In most cases.
You won't have fun. You don't have to get upset or angry, I think is the... I guess you need to be invested is the thing, so... It's tough balance.
5 seconds.
Anyway,
remaining.
Ember's being banned. The keeper flights come out. We've got Huskar being banned. So IG not wanting this like full run at you to happen. What else is going on here? The Nexus Prophet is still on the table. Could still definitely see IG picking it up. Though I think they've been running the Dragon Knight all over the place. Like I think they also had JT playing the Dragon Knight one game
Yes.
in the off lane. So
You know nothing about this Dragon Knight pick.
I know that it's good. I know that it has a high win rate. I know that much. But you're right. I don't know what lane it's going to. I know it's not a support. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I can do you one better. I know he's not jungling.
Okay. It's juggling a role. So Keeper Flight and Dragon Knight are the two.
Oh my god, so they weren't actually trolling when they were playing Olga 1v1, so it's a serious pick right now.
Alright, they're running back.
Olga taking slap.
Time to pick Nirana.
You want someone that can use the Bloodlust. So you know.
For sure. The Necrobook, obviously.
The catapult. Come on, haven't you been listening?
No, there's a Mirana. You can't bloodlust your catapult.
Block.
It's not gonna do anything.
I will die for the catapult.
You will.
10 seconds.
Everybody around the catapult protected. So what? Now they just have to pick Invoker and like get Alacrity for the catapult as well. It's a fat.
Yeah, that was a wing strat. Alacrity.
On the Earth
Panda,
Mr. Earth Panda, yeah.
Team pick.
That's good
I
stuff.
mean, so you see, this is the beauty of having the tusk when you're second pick. You always have the option, the option to try lane aggro, because they have a Dazzle right now.
Yeah.
And the other thing about this morphing pick is he's really good against Dragon Knight. Even though he's a weak condition and you pick him at this junction, which a lot of cases it's not that great. But this game I think it's fine because as Dragon Knight, you can farm in his lane. And the other thing is your morphing can go to 2 lanes at it or be with a try, all the so you have options with this pick right now.
Yeah, because I kind of like the morphing.
This is all because of the Dragon Knight, because you can lane against Dragon Knight mid.
Right.
If it's another hero, probably not.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that. The morphling to me is also like maybe a bit of an insurance policy here. Like you don't want to go completely all in on the idea of this super hard pushing
How about
lineup.
OD?
Right.
OD
I guess
will
that would be an
mean
issue.
that their lineup has push and has something to kill the morphing, and they have prison arrow. Wow, stress.
Yeah.
The lane is stressful. Oh
That's
shit.
true.
Prison arrow. Oh shit.
and it's pretty good against Dazzle
Sometimes
as well.
it's not even landing the arrow that makes you lose the lane. You know, it's the thought behind your mind. You're not gonna want to get the last hit because you can't see Mirana anywhere.
In fog somewhere, yeah. Very true. Okay, well, IG are thinking about it, certainly. If they want it, they're gonna have to take it now.
Yes. You do not want to take the hero that has no replacement right now because you're picking two in a row, right? You want to pick the hero that only one person can do that job. If you have a replacement for the other hero, you can leave that to the last one, just in case he gets banned.
So then they would have, they got one ban to cover. So I don't know what Vici would then go if it did end up being the OD. But alright, IG just gonna go for Phantom Lancer. Okay.
This is also a decent hero against Morphling, and he's very decent against the Poison Touch. You can remove it.
Yep. I mean, the AoE on the side of Vici is pretty much non-existent.
Last pick.
So
last pick would be some Juice, Tinkering, or Lash Shredder.
Lash, yeah, something like that.
10 seconds.
Or Shadow Friend.
You think? Okay. Could be.
Shadow Friend is okay against PL to a certain degree. And he's great at laning against Knight Davian. Can use the Bloodlust. Another tick on the box. Gives you team fight. Another tick.
Very true.
All about those boxes, man.
Do they have enough catch for you, Winter, on the Vici side?
No, not enough.
Okay.
But because of the Dazzle, they're kind of, and you have this kind of two double melee supports just for winning the lane. You're gonna have to live with the fact that you are gonna be walking around with one leg if the game goes too long.
Yeah. Is there anything else they can go for? Okay, so Vici still banned the OD in the end.
I mean, OD is so good against all their heroes, and they have Mirana bonus on top of another bonus points.
Yeah. I think the Lash is the best ban here, right? If you're IG, it seems like the most stable pick for Vici. It's another stun, pretty good against the PL.
It makes Tusk better in the game because you can kill his lane double stun. You can roam. I mean, the Tusk can kill the Lash lane.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a nice pick too.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Decent.
It's catch and it's AoE, so
Team fight.
yeah.
Dialect team fight. Radiant lacks reliable source of damage. Like they need damage right now. Apart from PL, no one has damage.
Especially if Dragon Knight's not going to be
Uber Lord.
Yeah.
Beastmaster Uber Lord.
5 seconds.
Uber Lord is nice here. I think I like Uber Lord. Because like when you have Dragon Knight on your team, you want to push towers, right? You just need a hero to click all the team items. Uber Lord is one of that. Darkseer is another one.
Earth
that's
Shaker.
Oh.
Okay.
What on earth? I want to pick Earthshaker against Morphling. Be my guess.
Is that still much of a thing? Okay, well you still got the Uber on the wrong team. There you go. Vici were listening. IG were not.
I mean, the Uber Lord is pretty good against any illusion-based hero. And
It's definitely annoying for Phantom Lancer to play against.
The enemy team is going to need. Oh, they're changing a lane. So Uber Lord carry against PL, and then the Dazzle will be moved against the Dragon Knight. Ooh, lane looking good for Vici Gaming. 3 lanes, all 3 lanes great. But if you talk about the supports, Kotter, Mirana, pretty strong supports. But can they match up against the Tusk Ogre? Tusk Ogre is actually way stronger than Mirana Kotter. But the Kotter the Kotter will be able to do more later, but not so much at the beginning.
Right. But it's Emo playing the PL. So is PL going?
Yeah, they want
PL
to enforce the matchup.
Right. Okay, so they've seen Ori picking up the Dazzle, and they're like,
I mean, this is why you said they should not be able to see who's playing what here.
Yeah. Well, they could still mind game them one level further, right? And they could just send Yang mid. Or
I mean, yeah, why not? Like those heroes are fine as long as you basically the underdog doesn't care about laning against Dragon Knight or PL. He's gonna free farm in any lane, but it's more about giving the Dazzle a good start as well. What about
for sure.
safe lane then? go safely in against Earthshaker. Melee hero. And you know,
that works.
I think
then where's Morphling going, I guess.
No, like, hear me out. Okay, so Dazzle doesn't really want to play against PR. And PR can go mid or top, most likely.
Yeah.
So, you put the Dazzle on the safe lane. So, he's now going to meet the PR there. And then the Underlord doesn't mind Dragon Knight or Shaker. So, he can be in the mid lane. And then you put the Tri lane.
So the Morphling is how they try.
You put the Morphling with the Tri lane at top. And no matter who goes there, the Morphling you can farm, and then you get two very good matchups on the side lane, and voila, all three lanes won. But that's just a dream. That's just a dream.
Yeah. Unless your Dazzle is getting like pressured by Shaker, Verena or something. Well, I'm just saying if the supports go in.
Yeah, remember what I tell you. That's why one of the supports, I'm going to have to mirror the Mirana's open, and that is going to be the one punch man.
Right. But then you don't have a tri-lane for your Morphling. You don't.
It doesn't matter. It means the Mirana is doing doing something somewhere else. So it's also not a tri-lane for the enemy.
Gotcha.
So either way, you Gucci. Oh look, that's the Morphling going. He's going bot.
He's going mid.
No, I should mid. Okay. Tango. So mid means what? On the lot. Oh, so Dazzle is still going to safe lane. So I was half right.
Called it.
Yeah, but let's see if the Radiant team will put the PR.
I guess it doesn't matter where the Underlord goes. Like you said, he's got a good matchup no matter what.
Yeah, it's more about the Dazzle. How they're gonna give the Dazzle a good lane. And it's Dazzle Ogre. Oh my god, get me out of this lane, man. Dazzle Ogre.
It's got a Orb Venom as well.
No, thank you, man.
It's time to jungle, JT. We'll see you later.
Feature. Lucky he's a Shaker. If you're like some Night Stalker going this lane, oh my god, get me out of this game, man.
Yeah. Oh, Yang is chewing his way through. He's gonna try and steal the sap upstairs. He's getting arrowed though. Is he gonna get blocked in? Wait, is he blocked? Okay, there's snowball.
Oh my god, the guy took snowball level 1. Alright,
body blocks. They took Dragon Tail. They don't want this kill. The skill builds are completely all over the place. Who's got the bounty rune?
He's in.
Fly's going for it. All he's got first blood.
Oh my god.
Dragon Tail, wait, they're gonna Dragon Tail to arrow. IG, you're doing it. They're looking. Wait, he's too fast. He's got boots. They're not gonna stop him. Push him past it? No, okay, never mind. They're still chasing. They've got another Dragon Tail, but they can't.
That's one of the best level 1 engagements I've seen in this tournament.
That was very, very interesting one.
Nice. You deserve to die, Yang, because you're trying to be funny taking the outpost there.
So PYW just ruined his game? No?
Yeah, what can he do? He needs to. I mean, he
is skilling Snowball level 1 more or less impactful than missing one wave?
Yeah, he's gonna pull the. No. Okay. He's gonna pull the wave. He's gonna pull the wave and get his level 2. And then he is gonna gank. Actually, where can he gank? Top lane doesn't even need him. The Shaker's already hiding at the tower against the death.
Okay, so Coddle's coming up here to try and help, but I think DUI is still gonna.
I think
he's still gonna slap, and there's still gonna be a poison touch. I don't think the Coddle saves your light. Oh no, holy. Okay, nice blinding light, knocked them both back.
Yeah,
that's
that was
good.
Actually really nice.
He needed that. Oh no, to try and grab the wave, but he's too late. He's gonna have to go for the next one.
Never say never.
PYW has stacked these waves.
See, snowball, no problem. I stack creeps.
Yeah. It's an arrow up cooldown for Kako. Ooh, PYW sidesteps. He's got boots, he's fine. So does he just drag this all the way to the tier 1 now? Is that
yes, sir. Please do that when you play support. When your call can't farm in the lane. Thank you.
You mean you don't drag it all the way back here and deny the wave? Is that play dead? It's no longer a thing?
I will give it to my call, especially when I have an Underlord on my lane. He need the level.
Okay, Kaka's just jumping a little bit.
Maybe I can share the wave with him. The XP. So I get my level 2.
Or is he gonna dodge? Okay, so PYW is just gonna go pressure on the tower and give these 2 waves to the Underlord.
Yeah, this is very good. Very important. Because the Underlord has got a very good start after dying. Thanks to his own adventure to try to get the outpost.
Yeah. Teemo getting pretty aggro on Eurus at mid. Lots of denials going both ways so far.
Good lane for both heroes. Both heroes are happy with this.
How do you feel about all the like creep manipulation stuff that happens in Dota these days, Winter? Like, it feels like they're constantly trying to kind of tweak it.
Look at Earthshaker, bro. He has 0 creeps. Let's not talk about creep manipulation. But he has 0 creeps, 0 last hits.
Well, that's why the Underlord has so many last hits, because he dragged the 2 waves. That's why. Otherwise, he would also have 0 if you couldn't drag waves.
Why not? No, he's not gonna have 0. He's laning against the Dragon Knight.
I guess that's
Underlord likes Dragon Knight in his lane. Dragons.
They're diving. Okay, he's still gonna be okay. This blinding light is actually saving this game a little bit. I mean, not for the CS, but at least JT's getting some experience.
Yes, 4 CS right now. That's pretty important. But Earthshaker is not someone that needs a lot of resource. He's okay with getting levels, and I'm sure you still want a good timing in your playing. I feel like this hero doesn't feel so bad if you get into a very bad laning phase, like if you compare it to like a Dazzle or even a Nature's Prophet losing his lane. Those heroes are meant to win their lanes.
So does it then kind of fall to the Dragon Knight here to be the one making some plays in the early game? Because Shaker's got nothing. Mid lane, it's just the Phantom Lancer. I don't imagine PL's going to be ganking.
It's going to be about how he uses his dragon form to push ours, because the Underlord is going to mirror him. He's going to go wherever your Dragon Knight go. So the way we saw this from Monet the other day, he was waiting. He doesn't show himself. He waits for his TP to be ready. He knows the Underlord wants to follow him. So he did it the first time the Underlord going. So the second time he made sure he had TP. He showed himself in lane. He pushed the tower, this tower, and then the moment the Underlord TP down, he TP to another lane. And then voila, he gets the tower.
Well, we saw that the other day, and then the Underlord just used Dark Rift.
Oh, that
and followed.
Our Underlord had no Dark Rift. He was greedy. He didn't skill Dark Rift at level 6. Why would I need Dark Rift? I am unkillable.
Yeah, I just need my 404. Oh, Dragon Tail into Arrow, POW. He get the snowball to the creeps. He's got it.
Nice.
Alright, looking good. Leap forward. Kaka still wants to kill. It's not gonna happen. That atrophy aura is there. Yang almost picks up the kill instead. Gotta be careful. This guy's got some damage stats going.
Oh, this Morphin is actually having a great old time. Healing 10. Nice. Holy crap.
I guess the Phantom Lancer can't really pressure him into being strength morphed up that much, so you just sit there and see us.
I take that back when I say both heroes are happy in this lane.
Turns out that this is also a good matchup, and Vici have just won all 3 lanes pretty decidedly. Your IG, how do you bring this back? Can you do much?
Yes, you can. You have Dragon Knight, the highest rate hero in the tournament. You have to it's not just about him moving, it's about you playing around him too, to a certain extent. Because I think in Dota, sometimes people misunderstand. Like when you are a core hero, you want to just even a rotating hero, sometimes you don't just want him to rotate, you can rotate to him as a support as well when he doesn't want to move. It's not just about him moving sometimes. So it's not. Let's see how they play, right? They do have the Mirana plus the Quarter, which
Dragon Knight dead. I think Dragon Knight's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Firestorm plus tag team. PK down. Here's the problem: 0 bracers, Winter. 0 bracers.
Where's his stats? Why is he so weak?
Because he's wait. Why is he buying Ring of Tarask?
Food?
What? Huh?
I don't know. It's a good lane. It's a very good lane item.
I guess, but you're Dragon Knight. You got.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom.
Catapult is dead. Everywhere. Diest. Two catapult.
Yeah,
catapult.
They got to rotate around from DY. The catapult's still living. People will deal with it later. I get a few more hits in.
Firestorm, don't let the catapult die. Catapults are very important creatures in Dota.
It's dead. I'm sorry to tell you, Winter. It's the end. There is a catapult alive at the top though, or tanking the creep wave back to keep this push going. And we do have a bloodlusted catapult.
Nice, that's what we want to see.
There's blinding light.
Bloodlust catapult.
Dazzle's clearing everything out nicely, keeping the creep wave going. part of what just, you know, Dazzle, sure, the Necrobook helps you push, but being able to keep your creep wave alive constantly really applies a ton of pressure. And gets the last hit as well, so it's going to be a very fast Necro. Yang is leading creeps on a very chase. Does get caught by the arrow from the high ground. Dragon Tail now is the follow-up, but that's all of the disables they got, so... Yang, is he dead? Is he even going to hold the stick charges? Yes, that's confidence.
This game is going south very, very quickly for the game. You might see a very...
What is it? DY is just like, oh hey, there's a stack over here, by the way.
I mean, if you see someone doing this at 7 minutes, you know that he's in so much trouble. I mean,
this is what Oli has been doing, I think, for the last little bit. He just wanted to set up some stacks for JT to take later on, and
no. I says no.
Nope.
That is mine.
Oh, Stella Marana. Kaka's still gonna be okay. Heroes, given that they're winning so hard, do you think he just kind of goes for...
How is it Morphing?
Early right-click item?
I'm so surprised Morphing is actually destroying his... It's so freaking... What is that?
Got 28 denies.
He's 4k net worth and PR is 2.4k.
Oh, I should switch it over to net worth.
Oh. Good.
I was still on CS.
You know, still not on net worth? Twitch,
it's only 8 minutes.
Be angry. Twitch chat gonna be angry. But the game is gonna be over soon.
No.
The game is over soon.
Are they gonna stop DY here? No, there they are. Oh, he really wanted this outpost. This is big damage from the Firestorm though. Now PYW's coming in. Fly might be dead one more time. Yang getting those stacks up. He ready to use the doppel. He's dead. Yura's coming in to clean him up.
The ganking Morphing is here, 404.
Actually, that's a
bottle. I mean, usually mid Morphings, I think right now it's pretty, for me, I feel it's better to get waveform in a lot of cases. Because the waveform, the adaptive strike just got nerfed too much, you know, so I feel like waveform is actually better for you.
We're back to the old build, though, right?
And you're getting, yeah, I mean,
I've seen Kaka in here.
Your build is bottle anyway.
He doesn't have, he doesn't actually have a TP. He's got one more lead. Firestorm is pretty painful. Is he dead? Okay, leaps again. You're scouting him. Oh no, how long until Firestorm? 1 second? Yang? Have they seen him? I don't think they've seen him yet.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so sad. Wait, he's only got a walking courier.
Take the outpost.
Okay, he looped back to where he was before. Now the courier scouts him. DY just sits him, stun him, and kill him. There you go. Yang gets
outpost. I mean, they spend all their time tracking this Mirana instead of defending this outpost. Daya actually initially had 2 outposts. If they TP'd and defended this, it's actually more worth than killing this Mirana.
Trying to go for Ori up top. Not at a point in the grave, but they also don't have any hope of taking this kill. He's fine.
1300 HP with the Necrobook and Trusty Shovel.
Oh yeah. Oh, the shovel is so value on Daz. Oh, it's so
the
good.
Cooldown is better, right?
Yeah. Cooldown reduction, boys. Marana TP mid, defender catapult. Don't let Kaka snipe it. Who's going all the way around to snipe it from behind? The Moonlight Shadow value. Oh no. Oh wait.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's still invis. He gets arrowed. Eurus finds him, and now the poison touch is gonna take him out. Oh, Kaka.
That's why you pick Mirana, just so that you have a purpose in a game every 5 minutes. What are IG to do here? They do take out the top tier 1 tower, but they're just falling. And he's buying power trades.
It's like I need to do more damage. More right click. Look at this, he's got 12 permanent damage already. He's owning. And he's gonna have all the minus armor from Juju, and he's got Bloodlust.
And power trades. Oh my god, the fun that he's gonna have this game.
Underlord is a boring hero.
Nobody said that. Who said that? Underlord is so fun. You get to Uber people around and you get to leave people you hate behind. You see that guy in pub ruining your game. You're like, I'm gonna force something to buy.
Okay, Dragon Form popped. I don't know if you can man up against his Underlord. He's big. The Will-O-Wisp does come out now. Dazzle is still pretty healthy. DY just gonna run north. Vici just kind of walking this one up, or he does bubble back into the bubbles back into the arrow. Hopefully now coming in with Haster, and he's looking for the cleanup. He picks up the Bloodlust on the way. He wants that first kill. He's gonna get it. Now Eurus heading back the other way. They've spotted the Phantom Lancer. They've got the lockdown. He does manage to dodge it, but now he's stuck up on the cliff. Oh no, Emo, that is not where you wanted to be. They're trying to get rid of the ward, but the Firestorm's still gonna kill him off.
Emo trying to get rid of the ward. He doppelganger here, and then he...
No, I'm saying that Cock tried to get rid of the ward, but they couldn't do it anymore. But, alright, leap away. Last leap.
Alright, that was the first team fight with Echo Slam and Quarter Ball.
Yep, got them one kill.
Didn't really work out that well.
Nope. Well, they like kind of went on the ogre, then DY is just like, nah.
I mean, the thing is that one,
See ya.
the Dazzle click his skill, and that's it, nobody did it.
Yeah. At least they killed Dazzle first. If they hadn't killed Dazzle, then they had no chance of getting any other kills.
Yeah, but they still traded 2 for 1, you know, even though they got...
Yeah.
If they didn't...
Gotta look on the bright side.
If they didn't kill, alright, sure, I'm PMA, right?
PMA.
There's always a way when there's a will.
Yeah, he really needs his defusable. What item does Dragon Knight going for? He's got 1400 gold.
Dagger?
Alright, Shadow, what do they see? They don't really have many resources here.
Save the Dazzle!
They want the Dazzle.
Save the Dazzle! He was trying to break smoke, but they are in this.
Yeah, they're in.
Look at the pass,
But he's being in, chain stun, and he's gone.
He actually read the game almost perfect. Almost.
He didn't think to have sentry down.
He forgot about online shadow. He actually forgot about. He was just thinking.
Oh, and look at this ward. Look at this. Click on the sentry.
Wait,
and
what?
just look.
Isn't the circle in the?
I don't think it is. I think it's just outside.
When I click on it, it's kind of on the circle.
But I think the middle of the ward is just outside the circle.
Really? Is that how it works?
I think
middle?
so.
Not
I think it's the
lines
middle.
on the side.
So as in the edge of the observer ward is outside the...
Really?
Yeah.
The heck?
I think so. Like it's clear if you move your camera down.
No, but you click alternate. You need to click alternate. Then you see the rate. Oh, actually, oh no, I get what you're saying. Oh yeah.
They missed the D ward. That's what I mean. Just.
I know, but I'm trying to see because the ward looks like it's on the range of the edge of the sentry vision. Rather unfortunate.
But they would. If they could see it, they would have killed it for sure. So.
I know, it's just weird because it looks like it's in vision, but it's not.
So, Yang's got a full Crimson Guard, so this PL is going to be very sad. PL's not going to do any damage this game. Kata getting gone. It's got one leap. But UI's covering the other angle, and Vici just find another kill.
Look at how it's so sad.
Yang is just walking at Emo.
Look at how sad they are the team that lost.
Oh no, Emo! How do you get out of this?
Get out to the next game, brother. That's how you get out.
Shards, snowball. Eurus is killing Firefly mid. She's taking it. Wait! He tricked them. He tricked them. No, bonus punch. Yeah, alright.
For one moment. Oh my.
The hands-off keyboard actually worked. I mean, he was microing the other illusions, but
that was really convincing. Everyone got tricked. You should win an Oscar for that.
So, alright, Vici into the pit. Back in the Roche. Look at Shadow pops. JT's got a blink.
Sentry?
Oh, but they've got a sentry down here. Arrow sailing in. Does snipe the Necrobook. Does get him popped. DY doing a good job. He's the bodyguard. And Aegis will now be picked up for the Morphlane. What's DK doing? What's he building? Is he just gonna go blink? Can he just go blink?
No, he
Does he
should
need BKB?
To go on Midas.
Midas. I don't think that's
It's even here.
I feel like you're not being. I'm watching Morphling from this camp. I don't think the line is the line is up here.
I would go to a certain extent to say even this camp belongs to die. Cause
Yeah.
you can actually just come here and fuck.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think the whole map is really.
Look at this one, like he's walking to four. There's 4 heroes around him, and they all ran out. They all ran away.
They can't do anything about him, Blizzard. There's nothing to be done here. He doesn't need, like, he's got the closest teammate is PYW, who's now walking over.
They have to kill him. If they can't kill this Underlord, they should just call GG right here, man.
Oh, wait, no, they're going for the test instead. They found the connecting hero on this. DK bought a Shadow Blade. That's the item, apparently. Yang's still just walking at them. Look, he's just walking at them. Trying to tell him at least. Wait, Firefly doesn't have a TP. He needs to get his Shadow Blade up. Alright, oh, now Eurus has got the morph. Alright, quick kill. Wait, is Shadow Blade the item when you've already got a Maron on your team? Seems a bit, it's cutting the wave.
The reason I suggested Shadow Blade is because they can't fight head-on anymore. So he needs to find a way to get a pick off. Dagger would mean that he's just throwing all his future down the drain. He won't have a future anymore.
That Clover Kip's not gonna save you.
So he may still scale this game, Amarin.
He can get some fun. I can see it. I like it. It's got some attacks. But this item's being buffed a decent
Silver
amount.
Edge could be an option against them.
Yeah, kill the Underlord. Definitely helpful.
Radiant's top tower is under
If the
attack.
game is not over within the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Do we have PL? We do. Nice. All right. So, I mean, I'm going to say that he can do some damage, but he is playing against the Crimson Guard. He is playing against the Atrophy Aura, so I don't actually know how much the PL is going to be doing in these fights. And we've got the Guardian Greaves picked up for Old Mate Dazzle, so...
Old Mate Dazzle?
Yep. Mate. Oh, what's happening over here? Eurus is hunting. Who can he find? Fly's gonna go running in.
Dire's bottom tower
Things for his team. Shaker's running away. They cannot take these outposts. Vici are gonna make 100% sure of that. Maybe IG can sneak out a couple of bounty runes in this next spawn.
Outpost, GG.
Oh, are they gonna even get the bounty? No. Fly and Emo just to run for it.
Man, that's so beautiful. They rotated the right heroes around so they can actually defend the area and get even at least one top bounty rune at top. It's really strangling the Radiant team to death.
Yeah. They're playing all right with their backs up against the wall, but there really aren't very many opportunities for IG. They're smoking kind of to their vision up here.
Dazzle.
They see Dazzle, but this time around it is going to be Tusk getting in there, breaking the gank. PRW blink away, and pressure is being applied bottom.
This guy is actually really good. For me, he's like one of those underrated players when they make us when they made a change from Fate to PYW. There was like a pretty good amount of people that actually felt the change would have been bad for them. But this guy is actually really good.
Yeah, he's certainly been playing well this tournament.
Just not flashy, but he's good.
Got a bit. Totally just wanted this outpost, but not happening.
It's okay. Space. The human ward.
So what's the time? What are Vici waiting for, if anything? They've got the Lincoln Sphere picked up on the Morphling now. Everyone's kind of finished an item. There's not too much gold floating around.
It's not
Necro
really
3
much,
coming out.
It's not really much rush for them too. That's why they feel so casual. They can just deal with the creep waves, and then try to connect to each other. I mean, they have very good heroes of playing the map with the Dark Wave, and he's going to use it right now to join his teammates. Big old time. I don't think they will get as strong as this anymore. All the other items that they're going to buy next are not going to make them this strong.
Yep. Not worth, and I guess Roshan still 2 minutes away, so they can go and poke and prod a little bit if it comes close to Roshan time. Or if it's then top to go and grab some tier 3 items, then they can back up, grab that.
Tier 3 items, wow, you are very hopeful.
Do you think the GD is going to be called in the next, next 3 minutes? Underlord, I love that Underlord has become the sieging hero this game. He's bloodlusted, he's got power treads.
Yeah, the hero, It's very, very fun when you win your lane. Not so fun when you don't. I mean, that's just Dota, right? It's always fun when you win your lane.
Well, unless you win your lane and then you lose the game, then it feels even worse, right? It's...
Oh. Yeah,
Boom.
I know that kind of feeling. You're always talking from a support perspective, right? You do your job, you secure the lane, and then
Yeah, you're like, my carry is set, he's got fast phase boot, he can bully the offlaner, I've done everything that I can, and then
he doesn't take his BKB, right? Or he doesn't even buy one.
Doesn't buy BKB, that's the classic. Oh. PYW just having a little battle with Bullet here. Needs some backup. They have jumped onto DY Emo, making some work happen here. Can they actually get the over? Trying to run for it. They're locking down the Tuss. This could be two support kills. The Will-O-Wisp pulling them back in a little bit further. JP with the chain stun. Dazzle, can he be saved? Yes, he can.
Nice.
So you have lost one. Now Snowball coming in. Yang finally arriving. Or it's still living. PYW doing just fine with this Essence Ring. Waveform through. The PL trying to fight to the bitter end, but Emo gets brought down. Fly trying to escape with the Shadow Blade.
Very nice defensive E-Blade by Euros, saving the Dazzler.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
That's why nobody was hitting the Dazzler.
Fly. Looking like he'll be the next one to fall here.
That was
not the best ice shards in the world. Still got the kill.
Was a report-worthy ice shard.
just as you praise him. Oh, it's so good, such a stable, solid player, and then he has to go and betray you like that, Winter.
You know, I tell you, it happens every time. It actually happens.
Caster curse.
This player is so good. Wow. Okay. I take what I said back.
Oh, he's dead. Didn't even show that one. You don't want to see the coddle getting popped. Well, are we going to make it to 25 minutes? Let's see. Fisher coming out. They're buying time. 15 seconds. Hold. And this game is looking very, very over. Just too easy. Oh no! GG called. With like 8 seconds to go. Alright, well, what happened? You win all 3 lanes, you win the game. Easy Dota.
I think the problem was, I feel like the last pick wasn't that great. Cool. I feel like they needed a better lane, because Shaker is not a strong laner. Right, that's the problem. And the other issue that they have is that
Vici Gaming's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Vici Gaming's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Vici Gaming's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Vici Gaming's turn to ban.
All right, everybody, welcome back to CDA League. We got more Vici versus IG action coming at you. This is game number 2. A little bit of a different draft this time around. Centaur popping up. We will be seeing the Dragon Knight banned out this time around, and IG definitely back to the drawing board for them after a somewhat disastrous game 1.
Just one pick. That one pick. Underlord ruined the game.
And of course, Vici had the kind of lineup to be able to capitalize off a little bit of an early lead.
Nice.
So this time around, the Pango makes it through.
It's very, very flexible opening.
What else? There's still the AA. That's been getting banned a lot. I don't know how much I actually believe in that hero, but it is something that's been getting banned a lot this tournament.
He's a... I mean, you can't say he's a bad hero or you can't say he's a good hero, you know. He's just, you know, he does what he does.
Sure. I just don't know if he's like first ban or first phase ban worthy to me, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't really seen too many games of AA, so I can't really pass down a judgment.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see if it happens.
Hey,
so how does IG respond here?
Yeah, so what is exploitable about Angle here, if anything?
Nothing, just a weak laning phase. I think overall the hero has team fight, you have wave clear, you're kind of like some catch in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like the hero gives a lot to the draft, you know. It's a pretty flexible laner. Grimshock is a counter to Pango. Was it the previous game or the previous series? I think SAG first picked Pango and they banned out the Grimstroke in the first phase.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, that was...
That sounds right, yeah.
So what do they do with this Grimstroke? Grimstroke plus...
Yeah, what's the best combo?
Ember Spirit? I think Ember Spirit is the one that I feel I could easily open here and I won't feel bad about it.
So you're thinking more about like the Ink Swap combo than the...
And the chain,
the Soulbind
searing chain with against the Pangolin is also nice.
Yeah. Okay, so they're keeping things relatively open. I guess I don't know, but the problem I always have with Ember is just how do you lane him, right? Like just out of the box, to me it feels like picking Ember Spirit just makes your lanes weaker. It feels like you're playing catch up. With
but
the lanes.
Not if you pick him for a purpose like either with the Kotter or the Grimstroke. These two supports make Ember very strong because you can kill in the lane. If you lane him with like, say, like what's a bad example? I mean, like what's a good example of a bad partner with Ember Spirit? Say you pick him with someone who can kill, like Undying Ember Spirit you can't kill, so the lane doesn't feel that great. I mean, that's a pretty shitty example, but...
yeah, it's a pretty extreme case, but...
5 seconds remaining.
Ember Disruptor, say. Like, that does not really sound like a very strong. I know Disruptor can be okay, but
he's
really just not bringing that
he's
much.
kind of a weak laner right now, I think.
Yeah.
He's considered, maybe not entirely, but maybe average, below average.
Yeah, especially when you compare him to like the Chens and stuff of the world, right?
Yeah.
There's certainly stronger laning supports, like even Lich,
you compare it to
Bane.
Ogre.
Yeah, compared to Ogre for sure. So Cobble's still getting banned out.
10 seconds remaining.
IG. What do they want here? I'm surprised that they haven't gotten to the Nature's Prophet at all. I really thought that that was one of their better strategies, but I guess not something that they're... Like you said before as well, there is something to be said for this league being maybe a little bit more experimental.
Yeah, I mean, the people are always trying stuff, you know. I mean, it's training, right? The purpose of the league is for people to improve, for the teams to improve, you know. And right now, IG has a Grimstroke draft. This is a Grimstroke draft. What you're lacking next is a Doom. I mean, it's a very classic draft. Grimstroke, Lich as your support duo. Then you have Doom off lane. Lich is your post 5, Grimstroke post 4, Lina mid. And you have a safe lane Ursa or Ember Spirit who you can use your Ink Sword on.
That's a like classic.
Yeah, Grimstroke draft.
Oh, this Phoenix though.
Well, this is weird. Are they trying to get us to a game 3? They pick Phoenix.
Oh, you don't like the Phoenix pick? I guess
Lina.
Phoenix into Lina. Pango's gonna protect everything. Don't worry about it. Disarms.
Yeah,
Rolling
but I'm
Thunder.
trying to figure out why they pick Phoenix here. I think they just value the hero and they wanna, because when you're pairing Ogre with a partner, you want the other partner to be greedy because you're gonna be useless as an Ogre, apart from casting Bloodlust. So
you're a Bloodlust bot later on.
So your partner, you want your partner to have. I think Wave Clear is very important. The other thing is catch. They don't have catch right now, so they're gonna have to rely on the other heroes. But in the previous game, we saw that both supports Ogre Tusk, they have no catch, but no problem because they won their lanes so hard to the point where the lacking of catch is not a problem.
Are they angling? Could they be going for like a void or something here? Is that a possibility or not?
It's okay. It's possible with the Phoenix, but the laning, I'm not sure about the laning because void doesn't really like to lane in LC that much.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe I prefer a Wraith King.
We got Red Heroes. Yeah, Wraith King. To me, whenever somebody suggests Wraith King, it's like, yeah, Wraith King sounds good. He's just solid all round. Huh?
Wraith King never sounds bad.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, sure. Why not Wraith King? Like, he's got 2 lives.
What can go wrong?
If he gets kited, he just has a Radiance. It's fine. Like,
getting to the Radiance is the issue.
You get skeletons. No stress. Okay, Monkey King coming in. I guess you can guarantee this against either the Legion or the Ember. So
yeah, that's a good point. And you have another way of protecting the egg with the Wukong's command. A super team fight right now. Roll Phoenix, Monkey King. Time to last pick an Alchemist. Oh, Alchemist sounds good for IG.
Yeah.
I can get away with the lanes. If you can get away with the lane, it might be good this game. Because Alchemist is always nice against a lineup which has too many cooldown spells. Because they take a long time to refresh. And whenever you lose a fight, Alch can farm up a storm. So Alch is good against those kind of lineups. As long as the lane is playable. If the lane is not playable, then forget it.
How does the 1v1 go against like Monkey King?
Bad. Of course, it's actually bad because Monkey King has low armor and you have acid.
I was thinking that the acid spray is actually pretty annoying.
I don't know. I didn't see the matchup before.
Okay.
5 seconds.
I was just wondering if you had a point of reference immediately. I think that is it's an interesting idea, certainly for IG. What do you make of the puck ban? Is that just kind of protecting the Ember and guarding against Vici playing a super fast, like really aggro strat fight?
Yeah, they're lacking initiate. If you look at their lineup, again, they don't have stuns. I mean, initiating stun, they have Monkey King stun, that's it. Ogre stun, please don't count that as a reliable design.
Yeah, you're not gonna walk up.
It is just a bonus. If you actually land it on someone in the team fight, I would call that just a bonus, you know. You can't count on it happening.
Yeah. So what other mids could they go for a little bit of catch?
Void Spirit.
Yeah, Void Spirit.
Storm Spirit, all the spirits.
Yeah.
Earth Spirit. I'm a fan of Earth Spirit mid, actually. I don't know about you. But I think Core Earth Spirit is actually pretty good.
It's been getting buffed, right? It's like agi growth buff and like stats and
Like you said, the notice me buff.
Yeah, the notice me buffs for sure. Like who realistically cares if you give Earth Spirit some more agi growth?
They're just trying to get Jerax out of retirement.
Yeah.
As a troll. Oh, Jerax announced his retirement. Let's announce Earth Spirit buffs.
Yeah.
It is time. Now we are allowed to buff Earth Spirit. Nobody can make it look imba.
Yeah. Okay, so Vici really thinking about this ban. I guess it's an important one, right? They have to ban and then pick and preempt the IG last pick. So they have to make sure that they're covering all of their bases against any cheese picks that could come out. Like, we're going to get brood mothered or something like that if we do this, or...
Vici Gaming.
Medusa.
Okay, they ban cheese, get rid of the Huskar, and there's the Void Spirit. Alright, nice. Mid with a little bit of catch.
Alright, Alchemy. That lane seems reasonable for Elk. I think Elk would actually be a decent pick here. Other options would be like Meepo probably not so good. They need a win condition hero. Morphling, ban,
10 seconds.
anti-mage. Then they can put the Ember Spirit.
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty decent against Pango in the lane. That sounds doable.
Sounds greedy though, but possible.
How about PL? PL is a bit... I mean, their lineup is lacking a lot of team fight though. It's PL.
Yeah. I think PL's a bit feels bad against like the Pango and
PS
even
also go
Phoenix
Pango.
a bit.
Yeah.
Actually, Void Spirit can just go. I've seen Void Spirit go. Ags.
Oh, silence.
And it just the 2 charges plus the silence, it just destroys PL. Like he actually just can't play.
Right. So then the other option would be Wraith King. So you have 2 lives. Can't go wrong with that.
Right, it's always a good game for Wraith King. Let's go, baby. Show me the Wraith King pick.
Yeah, there's one more pick for the lane. Troll. Troll is good against Pango in the lane and you can kill the egg. But I haven't seen the hero too much, but he's a very, very strong laner.
Jug.
Oh, the classic with Grimstroke and good at killing the egg.
Okay. Can we get I want to see the Mask of Madness Ags build. Let's go.
Monkey King is kind of decent against Jug because you have a lot of armor.
A lot of armor.
You have a lot of armor to deal with the Jug. Let's see. So overall, laning. Let's look at the laning first. Laning is very, very important. Grimstroke Jug. Pango Phoenix.
So they both have escapes.
Yeah. So has to learn silence at level 2. I think I'm not sure if you want Stroke of Fate at level 1. You really need that to secure the range. Because you are the stronger lane with the Grim and the Jug, so you could actually go Inksaw level 1, then silence level 2. Maybe you can kill. But then again, the Stroke of Fate is just good at securing the lane, the creep, and just trading in general. Because it's very hard to trade with the Inksaw. It's better to trade with the Stroke of Fate. So we'll have to see. Maybe he needs level 3 before they can kill 1-on-1.
Yeah, it's a tough call, right?
Yeah, or you just save a skill point and see how things go. That's always very important. You need to save your skill points. I'm looking at the mid lane. So Lean, not Lina. Ember against, is it going to be Monk or Void Spirit? I guess if Void Spirit against Ember should be a 50-50 lane, but if it's against a Monkey, then good luck, have fun.
Well, I think they want the Monkey versus the Legion, right? I don't think they want the Void Spirit in the safe lane.
Probably.
So.
But the lane is not as bad as people think. Legion against Monkey, it's actually still within the realms of being reasonable for the LC if you play around it correctly and you max your... I think it's better to max your press the attack in the lane.
Okay.
It's actually very, very powerful. People underestimate. It's a lot of regen.
Just to have more sustain.
Yeah, and the attack speed will allow you to life drain more, hopefully. RNG, please. So let's see, I think overall...
Wait, it's when you get hit. It's not when...
Oh.
When you hit.
GG. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, so...
Caught me red-handed.
I was like, wait a second, what's this plan here? I'm like... It's okay, we're support players. Don't worry about it. We don't have to understand core hero mechanics.
Oh, we do. So we can live.
I don't even know if I know all of Void Spirit's spell names. Even though
Aether Remnant?
it's dissimulate.
Oh, dissimulate and what? Pulse? Resonant Pulse?
Yeah.
The
Astral
ulti,
Step.
the ulti is the easiest one to remember. It's
Yeah.
easy. The rest are a bit weird, the names. I mean, I guess
We'll get used to it.
The first spell is normal, Aether Remnant. Because all of them have a remnant, right? Static Remnant. Aether Remnant.
The battle begins.
Okay.
Stone Remnant. And what about the last one? Fire Remnant.
Yeah, he's in the game. You can just check. Anyway, so lane's kind of what we expected. Yeah, no big surprises here really. Grimstroke coming top. Does just seem like it's going to be a very standard kind of 2-1-2 setup.
Standard, but favorable for Dire, I think, because the LC has Lina. I think they can actually bot lane.
Yeah, Lina's actually a really very strong lane support.
Ogre went for Buckler. Level 1.
Interesting.
So he's expecting the Lina to do a lot of pot shots on them, so the bonus armor help him.
Right. Yeah, he's not planning on being able to get in, at least not early. Like there's no just prioritizing the regen game here, not going for an early Orb of Venom or anything like that.
I was more thinking about getting like
Oh, making it go on PYW. Plus, well, it's decent damage. He does have a Fairy Fire. Might be able to get out of here. Swashbuckle through, but a couple more auto attacks, and there's your first aid level 2.
Yeah, our friend has Fire Spirit. Level 1, just abusing the level 1. The power of a Grimstroke Jug is like very, very powerful at level 1. Like Lich Jug, Grimstroke Jug, all these lanes are very, very hard to deal with at level 1.
Nice nuke from JT, getting a lot of there's no salve actually on Vici's side. No, yeah, Vici don't have a salve.
And no,
so they're
just this is
they're gonna have to just stay low. That's really rough. Oh, I mean, nice mischief, but
yeah, that's why I feel like the headdress has a lot of value. Even though I can understand the armor being very useful against the Lina pot shots, but just headdress is headdress. It's
right.
Yeah, we'll see. I think the monkey is gonna struggle this lane. The longer the lane goes, it's gonna get harder and harder. Do they have regen coming in? There's a solve right now, a monkey.
Okay, they really needed that.
Yeah, but they look at the enemy. Lina and LC both have 1 solve each. They're gonna be happy to trade.
Yeah. And lots of shenanigans here, some side pulls, kind of keeping the lane back a little bit. You can tell from IG's positioning, they know that they are all over this lane.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's dead.
Yeah, out of position a little bit there.
He was trying to stop the pull and he got killed. He didn't go for silence at level 2. That was very surprising. He went for the stroke of fate. Without the silence, they can kill this.
Yeah, they can't kill either of them, right? Unless the swashbuckle happens, and then
this is
you
actually
can.
Bad. He's actually expecting. He's not trying to when you skill grip stroke of fate in this kind of lane. You are just trying to draw even. You're not really trying to destroy the lane, Because when you have the stroke of fate, it's easier for you to secure the range creep
And just trade.
Yeah, precisely, and just trade. Do damage when the enemy heroes in the middle of the wave of creeps. That's pretty much it, but the kill threat won't be there.
I guess you can kind of push it out and maybe go for some pulls, but the camp's actually blocked. Small camp is not available.
Like my perception about Grimstroke Jug is when I see this lane, I want to be able to kill. I don't want to trade. Because when I'm trading in this lane, it doesn't feel good.
Oh, you're dead. And you're still just getting run at. Yeah, this
items.
Yeah, I think you already got it. Yeah, he can't approach the wave.
Lina, man. Welcome to Lina. That's Lina for Lina, man.
Well, that's getting some HP back, at least able to sustain a little bit.
Yes, it's off.
I think they can get a kill with a rotation here. But this is actually going to be a pretty volatile game with the mid lane heroes that we have. And Emo gets lucky, gets a regen on the bottom side. That really hurts for Ori. He wanted the bottle refill.
I mean, that's very important to bring up. Whenever you see Ember Spirit and Void Spirit, it's about the battle, who makes the better rotations, and you want to give your lane to the supports to get levels, like all this Lina, farm, the greedier heroes, like especially the Phoenix, a hero like Phoenix. You want to give him the lane and you're gonna rotate and just kill the other lanes.
And neither one of them wants to just sit here and take the tower, right? It's definitely, they want to get fast levels and go switchies.
You're no Dragonite or DP, you can't do that, mate.
What's happening? So Fly reasonably low up top today. They've got a salve on
Bounty is happening. Bounty.
Yeah, what's gonna happen bottom? DY's kind of making a break for it. I also love that DY played Ogre in the 1v1. I was like, wait a second, that's a great idea, and I'll just play Ogre for the rest of the series. And here we are. He's played nothing but Ogre. Only getting topped in, was not expecting the Ori rotation, and he will clean that one up after getting the bottle refill for himself.
So this is the game where the first catapult, you're probably not gonna look at mid.
No.
Not much is gonna happen. They're both just gonna clear the wave out and rotate. So right now 1-0 for Ori. He makes the first rotation.
And so Fly was using spin on Yang at top, but it's just about to run out.
I mean, see, it's so weird, right? Your Grim Stroke, your level 3, Power Spike, because you have the 2 points in Inkswell, but you don't have Silence to kill the lane. It does not feel good.
Yeah, and if he had it, he could just be like trying to run out of fog, right? And then just throw the Phantom from point blank, so they don't have the chance to run.
I mean, sure, you can make the argument that, oh, there's 2 heroes in the lane. What if both then just hit the ghost, you know?
Right.
They kill the ghost, but take a lot of damage with 2 of you hit. Like going on them, you know, or maybe the Phoenix is on the right, you can actually still, at least there's a chance of you killing, there's a chance. But if you don't skill the silence, there is no chance at all.
Or you're getting gone on mid, but DY just gonna come TPing in, and Emo gonna take a bunch of damage off the tower. Does have some bottle sips to heal back up.
Yep, time for Ember to move after he kills the catapult in his lane. I think he should go to the LC's lane. This lane is feels much more killable to get them up.
Oh. That's a double damage on this Void Spirit. Emo, why are you jumping down here into a complete no man's land?
It's level 5. This is killing.
Wow. But now they're going to look for the turnaround, or can he juke this one out? I don't think he's going to be able to. Emo, okay, will actually get the turnaround in the end. DY trying to run for it. Doesn't have boots, just going to head back over towards his Phoenix, but now PYW may be in a little bit of danger. Kaka's still chasing after him, but
the classic,
he's got tranquil boots, he'll be okay.
The classic 6-minion tri-lane against tri-lane mid.
Yeah, even without the much of a chance of taking the tower, it's still...
It's how you play Dota. This is how you play Dota. Because the catapult arrives.
And they're just trying to punish all... They're keeping all 3 Hero Theory TPs in. They do get the silence. Ren needs to land it nicely, taunting up Emo. Doesn't quite have the level 6. If he can have a little bit of this experience under the tower.
This is very well done by the IG supports. They know that they sense weakness when you click on the body spirit and he's not level 6. That is the weakness they are exploiting. The best teams exploit every single small weakness you have. They are very good at that.
Yeah, the fact that he went and ganked top meant that he was just going to be a little bit slower at that level and come in here and able to really apply the pressure. So there are tons of heroes still lurking around mid. I mean, even JT is kind of drifting over, dragging some creep waves just in case he's needed. Monkey catching up a bit.
Fly.
Oh, is he dead? Swashbuckle?
He was trying
brings him down.
He was trying to bait the Pango, but the Pango outsmarted him. You see what he did? He was sending a Mango on the courier, coming over, and he was very low, so the Pango used Swashbuckle and he tried to spin and fight the Pango, but he had less HP than the Pango. But he did that intentionally, he didn't back off. He wanted the Pango to chase him here, so there's no creep wave, and his Mango arrived. He wanted to Mango and Omni Slash it, but the Pango turned back.
But then the Swashbuckle just killed him.
Yeah, because he had the observer here, he saw. He saw the Mango getting delivered.
So he just waited for Swashbuckle cooldown and that was it.
Very, very, very nice. The finer things in Dota.
A very good game. He's actually #1 on net worth after that. Wow. So bit of a bright spot for Vici.
That is the Grimstroke Juggernaut lane.
Yeah, you're not going the way that should have got decent fun, but and he is going to be going for the Mask of Madness here. Fly under a lot of pressure. IG instead choosing to commit heroes down bottom. Ember looking for this rotation on the Monkey King, like you were saying, but they just don't get the proper initiation. Slight chains not on the mark, and Monkey King just hops away.
You need to wait for JT to use his nuke on the Monkey before he does that.
Yeah, then he won't be able to jump.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming.
They find him the second time, but Emo's a little bit low on mana.
He's coming in from a very awkward angle, so it's very hard to use him to initiate with the fire and. But nevertheless, he's here to secure the outpost. It's 50 seconds to go.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Yang's gonna go grab this top one.
Oh, he's so freaking fat, man. He has the Vlads.
It's gonna be hard to deal with. He's just coming over to steal some of these creeps. It's like, why not? Oh, bottom lane. They do go for the dive onto DY. Order coming in here now, looking for the turnaround. They want the kill onto Oli. Eurus hopping down. The Purge will be there from JT, helping out the Grimstroke. Dive through. Chains on the Phoenix, but he just immediately pops the Supernova. Ori's still chasing for more. We've got another step. Gonna be looking for this Oli kill. Eurus wanted the stacks. He's at least got a Boundless Strike now, but not in the best situation. And Fly also TPing through. Eurus needs the stack, needs the Boundless, heals back up, might be able to find the turnaround now. Oli's got a really big shield, it's soaking up the Omni Slash. Fly can't quite finish the kill. He comes out, he gets dropped, but they lose the Void Spirit in the end. They don't have enough numbers down here, Vici, and this is all 5 from IG rotating in.
This is bad news, man.
They're gonna look for even more PYW juking, but I don't know if he's gonna get out of here. TP coming in from the Pangolier at the last moment. Yang, what can he actually find? So let's go forward as that Phantom finds him, so he gets that first kill. Can he find anything else? Lena's running out, and that's it.
The Juggernaut's game is very ruined right now. He TP'd down and he died. Uses Omni Slash. I mean, his network is a little high, but just okay. But his game got like hit really hard from that rotation, from that field rotation. So he's gonna need some time to recover. LC is going first item cruising guard. Oh, interesting.
What the? Oh, really? That's really weird.
For the Monkey King.
Yeah, I guess.
It's strange, bro.
It is really strange, yeah. I don't know if I've seen aura builds on Legion, and I guess that kind of, you know, falls in the same mold, but
I kinda
definitely
like
feels weird.
Let's first this game, though. It helps with
Yeah, it's not a bad Vlad's game at all. I took the last hit on top. He doesn't even have boots yet. Just give me this. He does have them on the.
Oh my god, this guy is getting reported.
He's getting too big for his britches. He won the 1v1, and now he thinks he's a core.
Ogre kind of is a core if you get Midas.
Right.
You
get all that bonus attack speed.
If your team doesn't want to give you a promotion, you give yourself a promotion. You know, you have to treat yourself better sometimes.
Gotta look out for number 1. Alright, so Fly in here at mid. Doesn't have the Omni Slash for a little bit. The Dragon in the Ember. He is getting completely controlled, and that is IG responding with everybody at mid. This is a lot of space on the map for Vici. Yang's still just farming away bottom. Eurus is catching up pretty nicely over on the top side. He's going for a Deso first, interestingly. He had a Echo Saber queued up before, but first item Deso is going to be the call. We really want some kills here at mid. Emo diving in pretty deep. JT probably looking for the dual DY. It's fairly tanky. He's got the tier 2 backing him up as well. Or just going to go jumping in, looking for a little bit more. Dissimulates out. Fly is just focusing the objective, taking out the tier 1 tower. They want to get something out of this big rotation. Fly with the spin. They now look towards DY. He tanks up a Laguna Blade as well. And with the 5-man pile, they will be able to bring down the Ogre. Yang's thinking about coming over for this fight, though.
Tower damage. Their lineup lacks tower damage, that's why the Monkey went there, so. Who can kill the towers if you look at their heroes?
Well, you say that, but he's already changed his mind again. He wants the farming item first, so. Except the Oblivion Staff, and I guess he feels like he's got a lot of room on this top side to work with.
I mean, I guess he could still go for the Deso, but I'm just thinking, like, looking at their lineup, that's why is he going Deso? Why he wanted to go to Deso?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
it definitely makes sense. And they got the ball rolling quick early, right? So they.
Yeah, that's what is also good with the Void Spirit and Pango. You know, they both do a lot of physical damage from Swashbuckle and the Astral Step.
Yeah.
So it does help. And Roshan, of course, we can't forget about our boy Rosh.
Yeah, they probably want that Roshan potential. Do you think it also signals that maybe they don't feel as confident if this game goes late? Do they definitely have the more early game focused lineup?
Not really though. I just think they're just getting the correct items to fix their draft. You know, to mitigate the weakness that your draft has.
Chains on the board. Can he get out of here? They've got the Soul Bind. DY not the best positioning. He's still pretty tanky though, actually surviving. And we'll just be able to Astral Step onto the high ground. I really thought that the Ember was going to be able to do more there. They will at least get DY. And also saving a duel for JT. Gets a little something for himself.
I mean, Void Spirit is pretty tanky hero. Like, he has a very high strength gain.
Is Firefly just waiting for an Omni Slash here? He's like really hoping that KYW wants to walk up this hill. I'm up. I guess even if he Omni Slashes him and then he eggs, then he can just spin and kill the egg anyway, right? So it's a kill no matter what.
He needs to dive away. Escape.
Right.
So right now, Dire is trying to converge around this area. They're not using the dead lane. So they're sending 4 people here. They want to get this tower. As
TP in, Yang, pretty tanky though, got the shield crash off, he's soaking up his Omni Slash. They're also gonna throw out the duel, but here comes the Supernova, has got the turnaround, egg catching two Corvus on the back lines. Grimstroke also getting caught out, DY's found one for himself. Evo trying to make the escape.
A player, the Pango is the man. He knew he could tank everything and just bait them into the egg. Like, it looked suicidal in the beginning because he was TPing in front of the whole team. And he got silenced.
Oh, what's happening over here? They're trying to kill Ogre. Oh, he's dead. Emo and Kaka finding a little opportunity, but gotta be careful that they get out of here cleanly and not gonna have Kaka's gonna be brought down.
You got an Ogre.
Emo does have a remnant to jump away to. He wants this Phoenix kill. Okay, so he does pick up one more before escaping.
Okay, so
they got 2 supports for 1, right?
Yeah,
that's the follow-up.
They're still really good for Radiant. They were able to clean up the whole 4 kills, right? 3. Can't remember how many kills.
Yeah, they got Grimstroke, LC, and the Jug.
Yeah, they got a better trade. It was just like you mentioned, spot on. The shield crash. He got the shield crash before he got silenced.
Yeah, and he popped his hood. Yeah. So managed to get the swashbuckle off. That forces the further dive commitment.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they're leashing him to the illusion. Very nice Void Spirit. He is pretty tanky though. He's got his shield up, but there's too many stuns.
Well played. That's a good Grimstroke player right there. He knows that mechanic. If you buy it, like, it's very useful against, like, especially Naga or PL. You buy it if you know the real one is somewhere in between. You just need to buy something. It's gonna latch on. It can only latch on the real hero.
Right. So you have to pick the one that you know isn't real. You have to pick one of the guaranteed illusions.
Because if you get it on the real, you won't latch on.
Yeah, then nothing happens.
And you're like, oh great, I actually got the real one.
Yeah. Okay, chains on Yang. They're looking for this kill. They do have the duel available, but dive through. Can they actually kill the egg? The swashbuckle. They got a disarm on the Legion Commander. It's not going to matter though. They still drag the Pendulum back in. Not looking like a great fight for Vici, or he's trying to salvage something. Eurus as well on the high ground finds a great Wukong's command. That's going to obliterate everybody. Huge boundless strike. Ember fuels up. I don't know what happened to that Aether Remnant. I think it got soaked by a creep, but still going to be a triple kill. Emo unable to escape. JT just slinking away there.
800 bounty. Monkey King is the top of the network after that.
Man, that was really nice. Oh, he's finding more. Ultra kill. Yeah, I don't think he can fight Fly, but he scouted him.
Climb Blade? Oh, he doesn't have Climb Blade in.
Oh, it's not in the inventory. Okay, so Fly's still just farming. He's got a Deso picked up.
Desolator? Aww. Is that like a... I think this item is so popular right now. I always see it because of the damage right now. It's very cost efficient. You get 60 damage for the gold, the amount of gold you spend. It's actually very, very good. A lot of heroes are buying this item.
Gives them some nice, I mean, like we were saying, Vici gives them pretty nice Roshan taking potential on the side of IG as well. And maybe get a sneaky Rosh at some point.
Alright, so LC has a pipe completed, Dragon Scale. Going for Dagger Halberd. Yeah, I kind of feel like the pipe does more than the Crimson that he was going for.
Yeah, I think I like the pipe a bit more.
Does deal with the Void Spirit, the Phoenix, Pangor, and our friendly neighborhood Ogre, which would eventually.
Oh, I think they may have seen the smoke. I think Yang was just in vision, so IG gonna break this on the high ground. Emo's waiting, but Vici, the rest of them just head west, gonna go over towards their Void Spirit. He's got his Yules. He's working towards an Aghanim Scepter next. Dangerous place to fight. There's an outpost here. IG's holding the item. Yang gets straight into the Swamp Fruggle. Shield crashing plays. It's 2 damage. Omni Slide. Monkey King forced to back off with the BKB. He is still surviving though. This Supernova is going to do some decent work, but they've lost 2 cores already, and that Supernova just gets popped walking up that high ground blind. Yang, we saw that he was big and strong and confident at bottom, but just dragging his team into an awful fight there.
Yeah, high ground. Never stop reminding everyone. If you walk up to the low ground to the high ground, you're asking to die if you have no vision. It doesn't matter your advantage. You may have a big advantage, but you're throwing it all down the drain.
And the other problem, right, is that Yang has had an amazing start. It's let him get a bunch of items, but we haven't seen Rolling Thunder yet. Like, we haven't actually seen him get to use his ultimate in a fight.
Grimstroke.
Yeah.
That fight was just all about Grimstroke. He got a double soul mine, and that was it.
Yeah.
Fight was over.
Even with the BKB on the Monkey King, just couldn't do anything.
Positioning, you know? That's why you always hear people talk about how important it is playing with your positioning and the vision. The high ground, low ground thing is like, it's very, the pro players emphasize it a lot because it does change a lot of things.
Stun? Do they have enough chain stun? No, not quite. It's a little bit slow to get out there.
Just a bit too quick with I mean, I guess he could have just used the Yules instead to follow up. Then he could have just cast his, I mean, I guess he could have still gotten a kill. Honor Strike, cast Yules, cast Aether Remnant.
Yeah.
After Aether Remnant, then the Ogre casts his stun, the last.
And just hope for multicasts, I guess.
Definitely, they have enough damage there to kill if they landed everything in the correct sequence. So right now, Monkey King still going back towards Desolator. They need to try. I still feel like even though it's like 5k gold behind, but Radiant should not avoid fights. You know, they should still find for a good angle, high ground, low. Make sure they're on the high ground, they have the vision. Use the egg. They didn't, like you said, they didn't use the egg into the Rolling Thunder at all this game. 20 minutes.
Yeah, we haven't seen the combo. And a lot of that is just bad positioning on the fights, and unfortunately, the problem is that Yang has to fill 2 roles this game, right? He's both the front line, but he's also kind of supposed to be the counter initiator. So
Ogre can be the front.
Yeah, Ogre should definitely go be. He should be like, if anything, Ogre should have face checked this hill, right?
Yeah, true.
And then they can decide if they want to take the fight instead of just swashbuckling up.
If you lose the hero, you lose the hero. It's just an Ogre, and you're happy. So right now, Dire is gonna smoke. Let's see how Radiant defends.
There's a blink on the Legion Commander.
They have the high ground.
Yeah, they've got decent vision. No vision at all for IG in this area.
Hold this high ground here, right here. Just hold this position.
Yeah.
They shouldn't give up this position.
There's a Shadow Blade on the Lina that hasn't been scouted yet, so I need to watch out for Kaka. But there are some sentries. Okay, we're gonna unpause.
It's not gonna hold. Are they not gonna hold? If they take a fight here, I think it's very, very good for the Phoenix and the Pangor.
Oh, we've got the Swift Slash. Ags picked up on the Jug. So he didn't go straight into the Ags, he did just pick up the Desolator, but this is the build that I was talking about before. They don't.
I don't think you should go for it too early. Like second or third item is okay. Yeah, they get the damage.
Pressuring Firefly, nicely done. They snipe out the healing ward there, so that's gonna force him to back off a little bit. But still have the Aegis.
It's still good pressure from Dire. Like the Ember's pushing here, they're all here, then the Radiant is all here. So Radiant is not getting much farm, you know. Like what I said, they're trying to hold this high ground. Bare minimum, they want to hold this area. They're not willing to give up this area. Very important.
And Emo's gonna go push out the side lanes, trying to finish up his radiance. The Jug in a little bit of danger. He's gonna get purged up by JT. Keeping Fly alive. Still have a decent duration left in this Aegis, and just wanting it to farm the radiance and then also keep pressuring.
Not too far away from him. He actually has the recipe already.
Yeah, so just needs another 800.
So Daya, because he's trying to farm the radiance, Daya needs to...
Is under attack.
Monkey King's down here. Kaka, does he know that he's on this tree?
Wait, he felt like he knew, huh?
Yeah, I thought so. Waiting for him to jump down. They hear the sound. Here comes the duel, and that is going to be a victory
that
for
was
JT.
like the biggest outplay of CDA.
That was really, really nice. And this opens up the opportunity for them to kind of head towards the high ground. Ember did here. Ward, this is decent damage. Yang thinking about the Rolling Thunder, but like you said, it's just so difficult for him to get it off. He's still going to cast it anyway, just to try and buy time for the Monkey King to respawn, clear out the wave at the very least. Is he going to go for the second wave? IG are just diving the high ground. DY getting gone on there. The Swim Slash. They pull up the Summerback available, and here comes the Soulmine locking them both down. They will be forced to pop the Supernova. Can they defend it? That's got to be the question. JT thinks about walking in for a second. Now Yura's just going to pop everything. Fly should be able to spin this one out. He's okay. It's BKB and the Wukong's command popped, but only getting the Legion Commander kill. And he bought back.
At the last second, wasn't he like a couple of seconds of it?
Yeah, I think it was only like 15 or something. Well, Fly on the high ground finishes the tier 3. Emo looking for this catch once again. Locking down the Void Spirit. Man, they're really just poking, prodding. Nice little stun from the tree line. Dragging in the Ember a little bit, but Emo's still pretty healthy. Fly can't quite finish off the Rex, but he's got a healing ward to top his team back off. And they've only actually got a few seconds left on this Aegis, so do need to back off and be safe.
Yep, but the Radiance is here. That's a very big deal for... I'm not sure why he actually went Radiance. It's actually quite strange.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I mean, I guess what's the other item? Just like a crit? Or...
Yeah, just go Crystallis. Your Jug went Deso.
Yeah.
Very, very bad. It's actually very bad. Like the items are missing.
This Jug is actually really farmed. I have to say that. Like, Fly doesn't have a ton of kills or anything, but I guess this hero always farms fast.
I think the Swift Slash actually allows you to move around a lot quicker. Because you can always use it to jump around. It's like Blink Strike, right? You're blinking around to farm the creep, so you actually farm a lot faster.
Yeah, and then he's going to have even more mobility once he picks up the Abyssal Blade. The cast range on Swift Slash is actually pretty good.
Oh, it's actually good. Good
compared to Omni Slash.
Oh, it's actually further. Oh, what the heck? It's actually further than... I didn't realize it's further than Omni Slash.
Yeah, it's way further. So it gives Jug a lot of mobility.
What?
I mean, it does cost 4,200.
Yeah, but Omni Slash is supposed to be better.
I mean, it is better. It's 3.5 second duration instead of 0.8 seconds.
In every way.
Right. Okay, can they get the Emperor? Do they have the chain stun? That's going to be the question. No. Oh, is he dead? Is he dead to Spirit Vessel? Ooh, no. Very, very close.
That was very unlucky.
I think the Essence Ring actually saved him.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under.
Fly, he found, getting stunned. You're thinking about the Wukong's command, not gonna go for it. There is a basher on this Jug. Young running forward, he's gonna be doing up immediately. He's tanking a lot of this damage. Monkey King gonna do what he can. They're gonna focus down the Legion Commander at the very least. Now looking for Fly. Yura's gonna keep on chasing, but doesn't want to leave the ring. And Jug no longer has the Omni. Buyback from the Legion Commander. They've got an outpost here. Really wanting to take this fight. Jug getting locked down, however. They've got the Stone Void Spirit self-fueled. Finds some more time. Spin from Fly and Kaka. Laying it out with the Laguna Blade. Finds that kill. Now DY. Next target. Swift Slash brings him down. And they're still focusing on the center right.
Very good buyback from the LC. Like the Jug smells blood in the water. He wants his team to be here.
Yeah. Oh, they can't get too much more. There's still a tier 2 mid and there's still a tier 2 top.
They can though, because ultimates is like 1 minute, 8 cooldown 1 more minute. They should have enough time to get like push at least the high ground and hit the tower.
Yeah, tier 2 is not that healthy.
Roshan is also on the horizon soon.
Yeah, could be respawning any second. Just to go, like he's got cooldown ground, still waiting on the Phoenix and everybody else. And Ember might even just go looking for some kind of a jump.
This team is using this window very well. They're using the window of the cooldowns.
But I think also very smart to back off now. And yeah, they're sending a courier to Roche because they know that if we go high ground and we mess it up, then we're gonna lose the fight and give Roche. So
it's very good discipline.
And it's fast as well.
It's up. What?
Yeah, it's up.
Yeah, so lucky. Gaben wants a game 3.
Super fast. They do have the Wukong's command now. Only 10 seconds to go on the Supernova. Blackfly's in there. Self-silenced. Vici looking for the positioning. They've actually got pretty good vision here.
They're waiting for
some decent wards.
The fight.
But there is a smoke for IG. They're trying to wrap around. But they're blocking the high ground. Yang, if he can get the Rolling Thunder off, that would be big. He's thinking about it. They get the roll on the Monkey King. Can they save it? No. Here comes the Supernova. Monkey King's not dead yet. He's got the BKB and he's got the Boundless Strike. Wukong's command laid out, but Ember just jumps back. Vici, this is not the fight that they were looking for, but they're feeling like it's still okay. Gonna keep on chasing. Emo's holding everybody else back. They've lost the Ogre now. Phoenix forced to dive out, and Pangolier kind of out on an island. Yang nowhere left to hide. Good kiting from IG. Dragging the Pangolier out of position and just continuing the fight.
They were very disciplined. They did not even try to run behind. They respected the fact that this area here belongs to the Phoenix and Monkey King. They just waited for everything to be kited out, and they won the fight.
Yeah, but they had the vision as well. I think that's probably the most important thing, right? They knew what they were up against on that high ground.
Easy to make a decision when you see everything.
Yeah, and they saw the Supernova get popped, they saw the Wukong's command get laid out, and they knew that they just had to kite those long cooldowns, and then they can reset after that.
This Grimstroke is actually doing so much against the Pangol. That's why we saw SAG ban Grimstroke when they opened the draft with the Pangol.
Yeah, it's actually made Yang's life so hard.
Even
now he's going back for the blink now. I wonder if he would have needed it
you need
earlier.
Grimstroke, and he even took the Rolling Thunder duration as well, because you're gonna get so by, right? So you need the extra duration to do something in the fight.
What's the halberd about?
So you drain more HP when you have less.
Here comes the Soulbind, catches it over onto DY. They've locked Pangolier down, but they can't actually do any damage to him. Flyfly losing a lot of life, but he's got a big Omni Slash to just shred through Yang. Emo's gonna go chasing again, looking for a little bit more. Finds the kill on the DY. Does get used up. They're also gonna pop the Supernova just to try and cover this fight. Swift Slash in. They bring down the Void Spirit Monkey King. It's just him and the Phoenix left fighting. Can they get some more bashes? They're looking for Flyfly, but he's got bashes going right back on the Monkey King. GG gets called, and we will be getting a game 3.
Oh, this game actually just came down to that one moment when Monkey King had he just got his 10-second BKB. They ran up at high ground. That was the fight that they got totally wiped. They were in control of the game. 5 men got wiped, and then after that IG got Roche. They got control. I mean that fight just is the whole game.
Dire team ban. Vici Gaming's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Vici Gaming's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Vici Gaming's turn to ban.
All right, welcome back to Game 3, guys. CDA League, Vici Gaming versus IG. Vici, convincing Game 1. Also, pretty convincing start to Game number 2, though dropped the ball a little bit there in the middle, and IG more than happy to scoop that up and walk away to a win. I'm Baseskip, once again joined by Winter. How you doing, bud?
Sorry, I have to bother your dinner.
That's okay. It's fine. I'll have time to eat after the series.
You won't have time. The next game will start right away.
Actually, yeah, the next match is supposed to start in 40 minutes, so we're gonna be going like straight through.
Teams. 3 games?
Yeah, why 3 games?
Why?
Why Vici? Why? Good for us. I'm not complaining. I got to eat a little bit, though I still have some pasta here. It just makes me sad. It's okay.
10 seconds remaining.
Cold pasta is a crime.
I can just microwave it, it's
5
fine.
seconds remaining.
Microwaving your food is also a crime.
Team pick.
Oh no, there's so many crimes.
I'm a Gordon Ramsay fan gay.
Okay.
Particularly angry at microwaves.
Gotcha. I mean, I can reheat it in a pot or a pan.
Vici Gaming's turn to pick.
But anyway, so what's going on with this draft? Winner, break it down for me.
First pick Dazzle. Is there anything else you need to know about first pick Dazzle? The value of Dazzle? Do you not understand the power of Dazzle?
So the bans are pretty much all the same, hey? Except this time around AA gets banned for some reason.
Because they wanted
Look.
Dazzle. I mean, I don't really even feel AA counters Dazzle. That.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, it's annoying.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't feel like there's anything else that's really made it through, hey? It's just like...
How about Culling Blade?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I guess so the Keeper of the Light's still in the pool, so there's still like Coddle Ember if they want.
Yeah, Coddle Ember.
Yeah.
I mean, the Dazzle feels like you don't really have anything good to pick against it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's an obvious... Like, some heroes feel okay, but you need a bunch of different things, right? You need dispels for the laning, and then you need like jump
Legion.
for later on.
But Legion gets countered by Shallow Grave later.
Yeah. And like even if you and then all they have to do is if they pick too much jump, then you just pick some save for the Dazzle.
Legion Phoenix, I think is a good apply. Because you have the dispel for the poison. You deal with the lane first. Forget about the team fight. You deal with the lane first. If you can't even get past the lane, then there's no point. Oh, they actually went Lina. Lina, what's Lina? Lina. What is this? I'm losing faith the moment I see the first hero.
Lina LC. They're buying a bit more time here.
If Lina LC, why not Phoenix LC? Oh, that's just my question.
I guess. Yeah, I can see the argument a little bit more for the.
It's just
Phoenix,
way
actually.
better, you know.
Yeah, stop the auto attacks. I don't know. I feel like you can't go anything too crazy here.
This Dazzle first pick is actually
It's stumping. It's stumping Vici. They don't know what to do.
No, it's like you think about it's not just Vici, you think about it, what do you actually reply? Like what is a good reply, you know? Like if Kotal Ember is your best reply, this first pick is very strong.
Yeah. What if you can't even like silencer or something, because Dazzle can just easily buy
your lane is so weak.
Yeah.
Gosh, this is such a hit on Dazzle. Holy shit, just ban the hero, man.
Yeah, it's really causing them some problems here, hey. Okay, Oracle. So now they can get some kind of Oracle combo going. Now IG have the double save. Dude, I take it you're really liking IG's draft so far, Winter.
Yeah, just 2 heroes. They have a balanced lineup, and like I always tell you about, when your second pick,
10 seconds remaining.
you need to open up with flexible, and I don't see this being that flexible. Yeah, you can always make me the argument. Lina can go mid, can be possible. Sure. But Lina and Oracle as your dual support, there's a lot of holes in the draft already.
And if you're picking Lina this early and then hoping to keep it open as an option for the mid lane, then
realistic, right?
You're really not being realistic. Okay, so now Legion getting banned. So what do they have to do? Are they gonna have to do some kind of Oracle combo? Does it have to be Oracle Huskar, Oracle Alk, something like that?
Better hope for Huskar last pick, otherwise this game could get goner.
Yeah. That, or they just have to hope that they somehow get their lanes to go really well, but I'm not exactly clear how that's gonna happen.
All in the lanes, but you're playing against the one and only Saitama, the One Punch Man. He's the king of tri lanes.
Yeah, true. Very, very difficult to play against. Yeah, Vici seems stumped. Just the way that they're using their reserve time, they're really like racking their brains with what to do. They get rid of the Embers.
That's great.
And now they just pick Underlord.
And now what? Monkey King is next?
Oh man.
Yeah, I should just pick Monkey King.
On IG or?
Could they pick Monkey King?
Yeah, they could.
Yeah, don't steal.
I mean, they could take a support as well if they wanted. I imagine it's going to be core Dazzle, right? There's just no
support and making sure this Dazzle is going to be a core. Maybe I like Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, you can. The ulti is pretty good against the Oracle because you can remove
yeah, you can always. Yep.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, or just disrupting and wasting the duration. It's pretty sweet. Also, it's not only about the edict; it dispels the heal ticks as well. So because if you purifying flames, he just doesn't heal at all. It actually just completely counters his ulti.
Ooh, that is actually pain.
Yeah, it's like a really good one-to-one counter. You can false promise somebody, but then you can't cast purifying flames on them because otherwise you're just damaging them.
You do that to a person you hate.
Why is he casting purifying flames? I'm demonic purged, please. Yeah.
Remember what you did last game? What you did to me?
Now, here's my payback. Okay, so IG taking a little bit of time considering. There's a lot of different stuff that they could go for in this position, honestly. More push, get a little bit of catch. They've already got their bases pretty well covered with just two picks. So.
Storm is very, very good here if they can get it. I mean, I think they could get next 18. Oh, actually, it's not 18 anymore. You're getting it. Oh no, it's that pick.
No, it is.
That one is still 18.
As soon as you get past the second ban phase, it's the same.
The laughter.
I just love that you're questioning everything now, Winter. Okay, they just decided to go for more push.
This Wolfman counters the Oracle and Lina. You see the wolf?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this sucks. So
Yeah,
much. I mean, but Underlord, this is tricky because Underlord is very good against Lycan. So right now, the plan. That's why they took Storm. They are picking this hero that's really good against the supports, but bad against Underlord. But I think the mindset is the Tusk trying whatever they're gonna do with this Tusk. They're gonna make sure that Underlord does not get the good lane, and that's it. And your Lycan will deal with the other heroes.
Yeah. So they've now kind of, with the Lycan pick though, they've taken the possibility of like an aggro try off the table, right? Unless Lycan goes mid, because otherwise it's like Lycan 1v1 against Underlord or Lycan in a tri lane, both of which sound like garbage options. So
yeah, this is very, very bold. Very bold.
Okay. So what, decent against
The
Dazzle
is
in
the
theory?
Dazzle. Yeah, it's just a lane, but it's very slow hero against Lycan.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good against Lycan if you can get to the point where people are strong, the Manta, Diffusal, Hard, whatnot. And you need to have a good laning phase, and we saw what happened in, was it the first game where the Dazzle went mid? Dodged the PL lane? Was it that game?
Yeah, because that was with the Morphling, right? Dazzle went safe lane and the Morphling went mid and bopped the PL.
So they could pick something they can bully the PL in the lane. Put Dazzle mid. Okay, that's the bully. GG.
Yeah.
That is the bully with the Tusk. And PL can't do anything to that lane. And then this 5-man ball, death ball. Oh my god, the ball of doom. I see a tight Lycan, Tusk, and Dazzle running at me. I only can defend it with Underlord. My Oracle and Lina can't do jack shit against that.
10 seconds.
So what are IG doing with their other core lanes? Is it like Dazzle safe lane? Or Dazzle mid? Okay.
Dazzle mid, Lycan safe lane,
Lycan safe.
off. Or
Okay.
maybe a Dazzle position 5. Maybe they'll do that. But for me, I would pick... what I would pick?
Good Stormban, you called that out as being
good +5 here. Because Storm counters PR. It's still good of a Storm game. If there's a Storm, I would consider demoting this Dazzle to a support.
right, just to pick it up and go for Storm. Okay, so yeah, Vici, I think we're just gonna be looking for another fighting hero, maybe with a bit more catch. So I like the Kunkaban.
How about Bench? Bench good.
Seems fine.
They want to bully the Underlord in the lane, you need like a Witch Doctor, like a fire lane. But Witch Doctor is no good.
10 seconds remaining.
You have more heal.
5 seconds remaining.
To facilitate the push, they need heal. They kind of need catch, right? I think they need a catch hero because they don't have catch, right? Puck Lycan, this is a classic combo.
Yeah.
Vici game.
Well, they gotta decide quickly. And it's Gyrocopter.
Wait, what?
Huh? Okay.
So
Dazzle's a support.
So they don't think they lack catch. They think that they lack AoE to deal with the PL illusions.
I really thought that their plan was just going to be outspeed the PL. Like, just don't even worry about him. Just win the game fast enough that he doesn't really even come online. But this is a totally different look.
Gyro is like a 50-50. He has speed and he is kind of dealing with PL. In some way.
How did this get all the way to last pick? They first phased Oracle.
Okay, but good news. Gyro can lane against Husker. He won't get.
Wait. We saw how well that went earlier today.
It's okay for Gyro to a certain extent, but you still lose to him. But you have the Tusk to gank for you, and you can kill. Gyro can kill the Husker. And if you look at the position of Vici, Lina is not. He doesn't really want to move. He wants to sit in her lane. So IG has that option. Oh, the last picks kind of threw everything out the window. Everything becomes weird right now with those last picks.
Yeah, I really thought handle on it with the idea of the core Dazzle, and then they've just completely gone away from that.
But I still like IG's chances more here because Radiant is super greedy, and if the lanes don't go well, I think they're pretty much going to be done. And if I look at they turn the lane around, like make the lanes go well. I think that Tide is going to have a good lane. He just needs a little bit of help on the Tusk in the beginning to get his level 3, and then the Tusk can, the Tusk is the game decider. If he can secure the Tide and go to the bot lane and kill the Underlord, then the game is going to be very, very easy.
Yeah, if the Underlord has an okay lane, I think then that makes things look much better for Vici. Yeah, but if he just gets, like, there is also a chance that he just dies over and over again at top, getting run at by Tusk and Dazzle. So we'll have to see.
Oh, Gyro's going top, Lycan's going mid against Lycan against Asuka. Isn't that... Wait, isn't that terrible? Or is
that seems pretty bad.
Oh, is he gonna just farm in the jungle?
Yeah, maybe he's just getting like level 4.
So this is gonna mean that the underlord is not gonna get a game. So they will actually prioritize. The plan was actually to just slot so that the Lycan can have a game, a better game. Because if like underlord gets a bad laning phase, he doesn't counter Lycan that much.
Yeah, if he doesn't have the items and doesn't have the levels, especially with the way that people have been doing the skill build at the moment, right? It's lots of points in Atrophy Aura for the lane, but that means that Pit comes really late because you're only getting Pit.
Who needs the Pit? Who?
He needs the Pit to help against the Lycan, right? That's the...
Yes, Atrophy Aura for the Lycan.
Okay. What is it? Over here. Okay, so they see the Dazzle. They have not shown the Tusk just yet. Kaka's looking a little bit sneaky. And grab a bounty rune. They are making a go on Dazzle. All looking kind of dead here. It is going to secure the bounty runes.
Wow.
Is that worth?
No. No, okay. It's a first blood to the underlord.
But it got them 2 bounty runes.
No. Not worth the task. He was already gonna get this bounty rune regardless of what the Dazzle did. That was not worth.
Okay, so can they get an immediate kill here? That's what Kaka's hoping for.
Oh, this Oracle is in the underlord lane to dispel the poison touch.
Oh, okay.
Really smart.
Interesting.
Now this might actually change the lane dynamics. So Lina's bot to deal with the Tide. This is actually totally different. This is
very different setup. And DUI making sure to scout out Kaka on the other side. They're splitting their focus here. I mean, they are zoning them back, but this isn't going to be a kill either direction.
So the question is whether Tide can deal with the 2 heroes here, the lead. Yeah, if Tide can survive here and the Tide destroy top, then this is very good for Dire. We'll have to see.
But they have to make sure that they're getting the kills right. Okay, tag team's coming up now. DY probably dead. Yeah, he's gone, and now Yang getting run out as well. It's gonna take some more damage and get focused out. Is Emo controlling the wave though? Seems like he is. He's keeping it right in position.
Yep. And look at the Tide. The creep is. Look at where the wave is. It's here.
This is really good for him.
And he's about to hit level 3 after this wave, and the next wave. Oh, Lina gets an important pull. It's 2 creeps. So I think this lane should be A-okay for the Tide so far. I don't think he's gonna
run on Yang. He's gonna get the dispel out, but Oli was just holding on to the poison touch.
Going on Yang is gonna be the story of this 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Dire's going underlord again.
Well, we saw a really free underlord game earlier. Now we are seeing what a much more standard underlord game is.
Standard. This is standard.
I think this happens a lot to underlord, to be honest, where you like pick the underlord relatively early, and then the enemy team just has a really strong safe lane, and you can't ever go up to the wave.
If you say that, fine, but I don't think this should be standard. Maybe.
No. This is an exceptionally bad game, for sure. JT getting gone on. He's got 2 points in the Kraken shell though, so oh, they do land the secondary stun from PYW. JT, can he live? Wishing he had a Fairy Fire. And we'll get brought down by Eurus. Nicely done by PYW with the stuns.
Yeah, I think she probably should have tried to go on.
Oh, Yang. Is he dead? No, looking like he's living. And okay, now we've got to just try.
Oh, but that's gonna be good for the Tide. Even though he's a bit behind in terms of CS comparing to the PL. But this lane should still be Tide favorite because of the nature of the matchup.
Well, PYW, you just TP'd up here, buddy. This is a dangerous place to be. And the Purge got used to try and protect. Here comes the block. PYW just TPing up here to feed, perhaps. Dazzle brought low, but I don't think Oli's dead. Actually, will be brought down by a little clip of the Firestorm. But Emo getting involved with these 2 points in the Rocket Barrage.
Big win for Dire, man. Now Lina has to do the walk of shame. Back to top.
And they're still resetting the wave as well. Kaka, can he get this?
Haska is bottom, PL is mid.
Oh, what the heck?
This,
Oh, okay. Because it just didn't want the Tide versus PL 1v1. These lanes are crazy, Winter. This is wild.
yeah, the lane is too important. I'm telling you, the lane is too important. Look at how far the teams are going to go. Just get that lane that you so wanted, that matchup, you know, and force the matchup.
So now I imagine... So Lycan's going to have a much easier time now, mid. Should do fine against the Phantom Lancer, I imagine. Ooh, Kaka looking for something up top again. He was being scouted out. Trying to go on Yang, just relying on the tag team first. They're, again, channeling up this Fortune Dead. I guess dispelling it wasn't going to help anyway. He's dead regardless with the Ice Shard. And that is death number 2 for poor old Yang.
More to come.
This phase already? Yeah, treads for the gyrocopter.
Greedy picks. Their heroes are way too greedy, and the supports can't really secure the lanes for them right now, so they're gonna have to run into this disadvantage. But at least the other 2 lanes are doing well. It's just the Underlord paying the price for this speed.
Got bounties coming up. Everybody's running for the hills. PYW trying to steal one over from the dark. JT is running mid with an Arcane, so he didn't want a TP, but they still wanted these matchups. So here we go. This is the musical lanes continues.
Wait, this is not the conventional musical lanes. The musical lanes here started at minute 3.
Yeah.
Once the supports move up for the tri-lane.
Okay, PL's TPing now, but I mean Tide can just TP after him, and Huskar is TPing mid.
PL sees the Tide, I want out.
Yeah, doesn't want to farm here anymore. Oh, POW trying to go on JT.
Over?
Lycan's just jungling. I don't think Firefly cares. Like, alright, you pick where you want to go, JT. I'm
Yang
chill.
is also jungling.
Oh my god.
This guy doesn't play Dota for 5 minutes.
Yeah, Gyrocopter's just... I mean, Gyrocopter has 29 denies. Emo has 31 CS and 29 denies.
Yeah, Underlord is good against Gyro if Underlord gets a lane. But right now he doesn't have a lane. So sad. Get the play away. Where is the push coming? Oh, Lycan is level 6, right?
Yeah. He's almost got his Necrobook. Might go make a rotation once he picks that up. I don't know where exactly he can gank.
He's alive, top.
Okay, just go for the push. Yang having to run all the way back to base here. Doesn't have boots yet. Just been trying to jungle. Not a fun time.
It's so weird seeing all the claws in the same lane.
Okay, and now Ori's come bottom. What's he doing down here? What's this about? Were they just forcing the Tide out of the lane? Looks like JT did TP.
They can't deal with the Tide, and right now, you know who's the biggest winner? The Gyro.
Yeah.
He has not moved an inch.
Yep, #1 on the net worth.
When is he going to
Kaka. Alright, snowball through, into the middle of everybody, looking very dead.
Gyro's rotation is going to be very, very crucial. I think at some point he's going to come down, TP to the Tide's lane and play with the Tide. Tide has Ravage right now. Let's look for that to happen. He wants to kill his catapult in his lane, clear this wave and look to rotate. It is call down. His first rotation is going to dictate the pace of how this game is going to go. The Lycan is the one involved with the shapeshift and the Ravage.
The way that Vici has been playing, it does seem like Phantom Lancer is the #1 priority, right? Like the Huskar has been sacrificing his team even a little bit.
That's why it's greedy, because all these heroes, they don't want to be sacrificed.
Yeah. Oh, DY getting going on here. Firefly turning up the Necrobook. Big tag team damage. Easy kill. Dazzle's even... I mean, I think Oli getting a little bit ahead of himself. He's got the full Greaves queued up when he doesn't even have boots, but, you know, dream big, bud. Dream big.
Yeah. Who says you can stop a man from dreaming? It's my right to dream. The dreams give you a purpose in the game, you know, you have a goal. I want to get to this item instead of just buying wards and pieces.
Oh, this is so sad when you see the two cores just farming right on top of each other. You just know something has gone wrong, right? Like it's a really obvious sign that something is not quite right with your game if two cores farming right on top of each other.
Top lane, emote, call right.
Yeah, a little bit of action down here as well. DY looking pretty dead. Okay, I think we can all see where this one's going. Yeah, that is the end of that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh dear.
Cool.
It's bad for Raiden. Really, really bad.
The level distribution is so wonky currently. Like level 3 on this Oracle, all 3 cores on the IG side above level 6, picking up to level 7. I think they've just been actually in their lanes a bit more than Vici have. They've been swapping around so much and trying to find places to farm. It's really starting to come back and hurt them a bit. A Necrobook backup cooldown. Fly Flag gonna pop everything at mid. We just saw what happened to DY before, and it's happening again.
Oh, can he get the Husker?
This season there is the pushback. I hadn't actually considered, but the new Howl with the attack damage reduction, plus the anchor smash this game is gonna be pretty annoying. They're trying to go on Eurus. He has already used the Doppel. This is decent damage. PYW is looking for the stun. It's getting gone on now. Kaka not dead quite yet. PYW still chasing, but JT gonna hold them back. He's got the threat. He's got the threat of the Ravage here, but no real backup in terms of damage. Underlord is sneaking bounty runes with this haste. Can he kill Kaka? Actually, I think he might be able to. Kaka, any way out? Snowball? Gang's gonna wait for him. Or maybe drag him back into the Firestorm? No, he's still just dead. This is the comeback winner. This is how it starts. Yang getting some bounty runes and a kill. He's got some gold now. He's not that far behind the tide. Where's my gyrocopter rotation though? Because Emo's just been chilling in the jungle this whole time.
I mean, he falls the top TP. Under what?
I guess they got the tower up here as well.
Cooldown is a very, very long cooldown now, mind you. 90-second cooldown.
And he's just going BKB first, so it does seem like IG are just like
they want
all in on the timing, right?
Hit that peak the game. What? The desert is a mech? Holy shit.
He doesn't have boots, but yeah, he's got a mech. Pretty nice. I think Ole has actually just been sitting here farming mid for like the last 4 minutes.
I mean, that's great. That's what you want to do as Dazzle. And Cuz should be the one moving around, playing more like a position 5. That's actually how you should play this support duo.
Kaka's got a Deso queued up. Everyone's got dreams, man. This is got another Lycan ultimate ready.
And
UAW might be the target.
Forget the Deso, he has a bracer. That's
trying to TP out. Not gonna happen. They find the Phantom Ledge. That's the bigger target. And it actually also maybe caught PYW. No, not quite. Wolves were chasing after him, but he does get the TP out.
This is very, very good understanding by Daya on how strong they are. They're going for the rush, by the way. Someone have a Solar Crest? I mean, on the guy. Not yet.
No, but they do have Gush. They do have a lot of sustain from the dash.
Oh, how good this new Howl is. God. Holy shit. It's way better than the old one.
Does it affect, it says all enemies, right? It's not just heroes.
Yeah, everything. This actually is, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, even prioritizing it over the, and it's got armor reduction, so pretty nice. POW is dead.
Armor reduction, so tag team.
Yeah, Ravage, Yang getting caught out, and on the backline, the Hupgar getting completely pinned on Ori, manages to get the inner fire off, but DY couldn't save him. False Promise waiting in the wings, not gonna happen. IG now looking for one more. Yang just trying to make the escape. His courier even dying here, as he just sits on the sidelines, heading back to the fountain, and IG cleaning up the tier 1 tower.
Greedy draft getting punished. No hero, none of their cores can move.
Yeah, no one can fight currently. Right? Huskar just kind of lumber. All of them could just kind of lumber around, and their only way to start a fight is Lina landing a stun. Like,
Wow. Like that's gonna happen.
yeah, it's pretty bad. IG can just kind of play however they want. Show me the line, Winter. Where's the line currently?
No.
No?
Yeah.
You don't want to see it? It's bad. It's just went straight through all the tier 2s.
I mean, yeah, I'll give them the benefit of the
Okay. They get a little bit of jungle. Okay.
I mean, the setup is the pit, but the pit is 0 points invested.
It's hard to catch anybody with a spell that you don't have.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't know what they do.
It's almost done. I mean, Dire can do whatever they want right now in this game, but they just need to be careful of not letting the game slip by accident. Because PL can still out-carry them.
Is under attack.
Right, so long as PL is still farming, there's still hope for Vici. But
He's not poor. You look at the PL, he is not poor.
yeah, but they're gonna get kited for a really long time, right? PL's gonna need that kind of 2-3 items where he can just go in and like kill somebody all by himself.
But you look at the Dire lineup, apart from the Tide, the rest of the heroes are not very good in PL. So if PL actually gets to that point, he can carry the game for sure.
Would you like Emo changing the direction of his item build? He's going for the Aghanim Scepter here instead. I guess he has the Aegis, but... Dang, getting gone on. Doesn't have Dark Urge for a few seconds, but...
X is actually really good at scaling. You keep yourself scaling, and like you said, because he had the Aegis, so he feels like he can play a bit more quick.
Oh. Who are they looking for? Looking for this Lina, just gonna go for the TP out. Eurus also just going for the TP. That's like an ultimate. Not gonna end up doing anything.
Where's my team? Why are you guys so slow? Says the Lycan. Where's my team? Classic, you know. Classic pop. You say, where is the team?
Yeah, why is there no cancel for this TP? They're instead going on Yang over at mid. They got the homie missile chasing down. Emo getting in close. He's getting body blocked a little bit by JT. The pit comes out, stun, trying to protect. Emo still just right clicking. Ori thinking about the initiation. It's a 3v5 on the mid lane if they choose to take it. But again, Vici they can't force a fight at all. Emo's just gonna come sit and farm here on the other side of the map under vision, and they can't punish the gyrocopter in the slightest.
Lycan has no shape shift, so they have to wait for that. He's gonna TP to his bot.
Looking for the Phantom Lancer.
Wow.
Ravage coming out. Nice stun. KOW is still going to get clipped. Can they keep him alive? They will not be able to. Ice Shard's a little bit off the mark. Yang
Shit.
comes in feeling confident, but...
No, just the Tide and the Tusker killing the carry.
Not good. And now JT just manning up against Ori. Emo coming in, he's ready to do the damage. He's still got his Aegis for another 50 seconds, so he would not mind battle to the death with the Huskar at this point. And IG gonna quickly take out this tower. I think the other crazy thing to talk about this game, right, is how the draft started with the Dazzle, right? And Vici got so flustered thinking about it, and then they picked all of these like theoretical counters and the dispels and everything else, and then IG were like, ha, it's our position 5, like, enjoy. You've spent your whole draft counter picking our 5.
I love yours too much. Dazzle is actually too.
Very nice. I guess probably stronger in a competitive context than context.
Of course you are.
In a pub context, you're not going to have that same flexibility.
Don't pick Dazzle in pubs like this.
It's like, don't worry, guys. We can play him mid, or we can play him, or we can play him support. They're not going to agree with that.
Don't send out the wrong message. People are gonna message you on Twitter, going off about how you made them lose all their pubs.
Because they picked Dazzle. I feel like they'll win at least some pubs if they just spam pick Dazzle. Ooh, we got a double damage on this gyrocopter. Emo feeling confident. Doesn't have the Aegis anymore.
Have to try it and test it out yourself.
Okay.
Before you advise other people to do it.
Alright, I'm on it. I don't know when I have time to play pubs though. There's so much casting this week.
Yes. There is a way.
Okay. I'll sneak in some pubs tomorrow morning before the cast.
There is no will, there is no way.
Did you play any pubs today?
Today, no, yesterday I did.
Okay.
Can always check.
if I'm telling the truth, but I am telling the truth.
True, true. I believe you. I didn't need to check. It's fine.
Thank you for your faith in me. I realize how hard it is to put your faith in someone after watching today. UB.
Yeah, that was tough. Okay, IG smoked up. Based on the tide, maybe looking for a fight. Gyro's coming in from the right-hand side. Vici coming in from the other. They're going to focus on Yang first. He's kind of tanky, but I don't think tanky enough. All it throws out the self-grave as a, I don't know, BM?
Oh, bad juju. Plus a spell.
Oh, right. True. Cool. Sorry. Again, hello? Alright. Fly, not the best micro. Just got chewed up by the Huskar. What about that? He just wanted an extra bad juju stat. Good point.
Not a bad.
Yeah, there you go.
You look like a troll, right? Oh, you're taking in front of me. So.
Yeah. No, but yeah, get another 2 armor reduction for sure. Very nice.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a VM. I can understand why were you misled by this dazzle.
I was tricked, but definitely better for him to cast that than just keep auto attacking. So there you go. Okay.
They had so much armor reduction.
Ooh, DUI is sneaking an outpost here.
Where's my pension?
Nice.
Saved.
Get them some. Well, there's still like 10k experience behind, but it's something. It helps.
If they're only 5k behind, it's okay. They have the PR, you know. PR can, like I said, he can carry this game on his own.
He does. What's he got? Is he going for the full Manta, or is he just gonna go for hard next? I guess just hard.
I think he feels like the Manta is not so useful because they can clear his illusion.
Right. And there is some stuff to like dispel and dodge. Oh, Lena's dead. Wait, Lena just gets solo killed? Hello?
Yep.
Oh, alright.
One
That is,
man.
punch is good damage. Does Kaka have his Deso actually?
Yeah. No, actually no, I like.
No.
Oh yes, he does.
Yeah, he does. Alright, so secured, Roshan respawning in 2 minutes time.
Time to do our math, our NA math. -6 armor. There's another.
Oh right, yeah, it's what, so 6 and then Gush, so another 6, 12, Len Lycan, 20.
Oh, yeah. What, 8? Oh shit, 8!
Yep, Ravage on 2. Here comes the minus armor. Ori gonna pop the BKB, trying to survive. The Flak Cannon is shredding everybody though. Can they actually finish up Huskar? Seems like not quite. There's no false promise for him. That's 3 dead. It was just a very blink and you miss it team fight. And IG, they don't even want the Roshan. They just want high ground.
Actually a false promise.
Has it even been cast once? This game? I don't think so.
It was actually a false promise. I promise I will save you.
And then I got ravaged.
Alright, this game is
In the bag. Yeah. Cool. Show me that minus arc. Pouch. Easy done. Alright, PL gonna try and fight this out, but they can't even bring down the Tusk, and now IG just retreating as a unit. Gonna go grab the Roshan perhaps. Why not?
Is under attack.
Just the 5-man game plan, and
Yeah, so
Vici
this is
a
the
little bit
last-
too greedy, I
This
guess.
is the last fight. They have to stop the rush. If Dai gets rushed, it's over. There's no way they can play the game anymore. They need to try to jump the Dazzle. Good luck.
Yeah, not going to be easy
He
to
has a
find.
Ravage
Oli.
in front of him. That's
And
20 second.
he's got Greaves now as well.
20-second window, there's no Ravage, so Radiant has to make the most out of this. And Dai doing the most sensible thing, standing on the high ground.
They smoke immediately breaks. Ori here on the front lines, does have his BKB, 9-second duration, ready to rock and roll. IG. Emo's still running out here. I think they should just wait for Ravage, but they're pressuring, they're poking, they're prodding. Knows that he's got the Dazzle behind him, helping out. Ori, what's he doing up here on the high ground? There, he puts the damage on the Gyrocopter. He comes in immediately with the Minded Armor up onto Ori. He will finally get the False Promise this time around, but IG are just kiting it out. That should be full HP for the Huskar, but now no cooldowns left to really continue fighting on the Vici side either. And Ravage only 25 seconds away. Roshan's already up. Aegis and Cheese.
But they can't fight.
Oh man, this affects Roshan as well. Jeez. Okay. See a Roach. Oh, and they found somebody. Yang was walking over towards the pit very optimistically. Snowball's not quite going to catch him, but the Ice Shots are off cooldown, and yeah, Yang looking pretty dead. We're going to try and help out with the disarm. Tusk in a little bit of danger, does tank the Laguna Blade. Oli's got the Grave. He's waiting, though. He doesn't even need to use it in the end. As now Tide comes in with the Ravage. JT catches two. Snowball through onto both of them. Yang, where's your armor? He doesn't have it anymore. Grave coming in with the Tusk. Oli trying to focus to at least get one kill, but Oli's keeping everybody healthy. Emo's on the high ground. GG's already been called, and IG will be taking this series.
I hope we have a break.
No, we're actually right on schedule. It's 9:01, so we might have like a few minutes, but I think we're going to be right into the next series, which is